Hi-yo! Yee-haw! Come on in, guys. Carry in! Woohoo! Yeah. There you are. Doing some jamming tonight. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Randy. What's everybody doing? See. Hi, Megan. There you are. Gonna do some more jamming. Hi, Pug. Hi, everybody. Doing some singing tonight. I'm not singing. Anybody else wants to come up and sing? What? Am I? Oh, I'm sorry. Sing, please. Sing. Sing. We do some jamming tonight. Who's gonna come up and do some singing, performing? Because it's not gonna be me. Hi, Carol. Oh, Carol, you want to come up and sing? Oh, thank you, Mumsy. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to drop this link in there, guys, in case anybody wants to come up. Do some singing with Mr. Randy. Let's see. Forming tonight, guys. I'm ready. I'm getting ready. Oh, you are? Okay, Nubsy. Drop your link, Nubsy. No, Carol. You know I won't sing. You know I won't sing, Carol. Carol, come up. Get up here, Carol. Nubsy, you want to come sing? Do it, do it. Carrie Ann, you want to come up and sing? Hi, Violet. Thank you for coming. There he is, guys. Check out Nubsy. Put in your links too, guys. Put in those links. Let everybody check you out. You want to come up and sing, Violet? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up, guys. Hi, Missy. Let me eat and I will. Yes, Carol's going to come up and sing. Yes, come on up and sing. Oh, Pugsy sent you? Oh, guys, come on up and sing. Violet and Pug. Randy. Who else? Nubsy, you going to come up and sing? Okay, Violet. Sing, sing, sing. Sing your heart out. Come on. Ooh. Carrie Ann, you want to come up and sing too? Making some coffee? Ooh, yeah. Heck yeah. I don't even sing, but Randy's like, oh, come on, let's go do this. Can't make me sing. I'm too scared. What you doing, Missy? I'll read your cards all day long. Hi, Brittany. Oh, come on, Megan. Oh, yeah, Violet. Hi, Nicole. How are you, Nicole? We're just kind of doing a little bit of a jamming tonight. Whoever wants to come up and sing or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Make sure you drop those links if you'd like to. Everyone can check you out. Don't be afraid. Oh, Violet, hold on a second. Let me see. Let me make sure. Some beadwork. Oh, that sounds nice, Nicole. Let me see. Make sure everyone gets a jacket. Where are you at, Randy? Where are you? Please hit the. I know I'm so lonely up here. Ooh, come on up. Randy, Pug, Violet, Carol. Where'd Brittany go? Hey, there you are, Brittany. Yeah, guys. Share out those channels. We got Through the Veil Paranormal, Carol XO, Carrie Ann, Missy, Brash, Nubsy, Adventures with Nubs, Brittany Duh, Going Green Mom, Violet's Inspiration, Soup Skyfari. I need to check you out, Violet. And thank you guys for sharing me out. Got Pug Face up in the house. Pug, you guys all share your links, okay? Share those links if you'd like to. Share those links. Drop them like it's hot. I love this. Really not doing anything yet. Waiting for somebody to come up and want to sing. Who all wants to come up and sing? You don't have to come up and sing. You could say a poem. Say your poetry. Oh, there you are.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Good, thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. Anytime. I love your accent.
Oh, thank you. It's always, I think everyone thinks they don't have an accent, which is the part I love about them the most.
Oh, I think you do. Yeah, I can tell you're from Australia. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for having me. It's I just finished a lecture and it was I had the urge to sing, so it was perfectly timed. So I do appreciate it.
It'll be awesome. Yep, she has an accent.
Yeah, I do. A thick one.
Hi, Sonia. Anytime.
Hello, Queensland. I'm down in Victoria in Melbourne. So, hello. G'day.
You guys want to come up with us? Anybody? Hi, M City. Yeah, you hear an accent in any of us? Oh, wait, I'm the only one up here. Sorry. I'm a dork. Get up here, Pug. Randy, where the heck are you? Such a dork. I can't wait to hear
sing for you if you want. So
yeah.
It's I know what it's like. Sometimes you get sort of stuck up here and it's like someone coming
Yeah.
Which I am
nervous on my own channel. I can't wait to hear Violet sing. I bet she sings beautiful.
Oh, I have my moments. I think we all do.
Oh,
But I normally start with Johnny Cash. Is normally my favorite warm up song, and then I kind of go from there. But
okay.
yeah, that'd be great.
Whenever you're ready, Violet.
No problems. I'm
Johnny
ready to
Cash.
do it. So I'll do Folsom Prison Blues for you now, if you'd like.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, here we go. And if anyone has any requests as well or any styles they like, let me know. I'll stay and sing a few. I can't stay for too long, but I'm really happy to come and join for a while. So here we go. I hear the train a comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move out over a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. There you go. I am not Johnny Cash.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you
Heck
very
yeah.
much.
Good job.
Thank you very much. Hello everyone that's just joined us. Hello, Carol. Hello, Pug.
Hello.
Thank you. So where are you, Cassie?
I'm in California.
Oh, nice. Are you hopefully not too close to the fires?
No.
Good.
Where is Pug at?
He'll be sorting his camera out or doing something, I'm assuming.
He's like in a convenience store right now. Hey, through the veil.
Jessica. That was real beautiful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I love Johnny.
Oh, he's great, isn't he? I don't think you can go wrong with Johnny Cash, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lots
I'd
of
love to hear
ciggies. Get some scratch offs, Pug. Need some scratch offs.
Let's see. Hold on a second. 1 second.
Buying cigarettes. Okay, that makes sense.
You really should quit, Pug.
There he is. There you are.
Yeah.
Randy.
Hello.
Hello.
How are y'all?
Hey, Cassie's going to sing for us tonight.
Nope.
All right.
Okay,
waiting.
no.
Hey, good job, Violet. Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys.
Thanks, Bug. Hello, Randy.
Howdy.
Randy, Violet sang some Johnny Cash. She did awesome.
All right.
Thank you. I think I met you the other day for the first time in, I don't know if it was Karen's or Shimmersoul's stream. I saw you singing. You have a really lovely voice, Randy.
Appreciate it.
You want to go next, Randy?
Always singing. What do you want to hear?
What do you ladies want to hear?
Which Johnny Cash do you sing?
Do you know Black Velvet?
I did Folsom Prison Blues.
Oh, okay. That's the one I got wrote down.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Megan.
Huh?
I said, thank you, Megan. She's dropping links.
Oh.
What's on Waylon?
Who?
Waylon?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Megan said, brown-eyed girl.
Brown-eyed girl is popular.
Yeah, it sure is with us ladies. I gotta remember to.
Hear by Waylon.
Let's see, ladies.
I've got Way More Blues. Good-Hearted Woman.
I like that one, but whatever.
Lonesome Henri and Me.
What do you ladies want to hear?
Good-Hearted Woman.
Good-Hearted Woman. Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Tell me if this is too loud. I might have to turn it down.
Pug is out and about.
He is.
Out and about, enjoying the music.
There you go.
That's a pretty little town he's walking through.
A long time ago, the trees that fill my feel like a promise, you want you to. But she never complains of the bad times or bad things she's done. Just talks about the good times they've had, all the good times. She's a good-hearted woman, loving with the good times. She loves it in spite of it. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter that pass through this world. Good-hearted woman, he likes bright lights and not pretty good free. When the party's all over, Lord, she don't understand him, but she does the best that she can. Good-hearted woman, she's a good-hearted woman, love with good times. She loves to get spite of it. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass to this world. Good-hearted woman, she's a good-hearted woman, love with the kind of thing. She loves me in spite of my wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, past this world and again. Good-hearted woman, she's a good-hearted woman, love with a good time of thing. She loves me in spite of my wicked ways. She don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, we'll pass this world and good-hearted woman, with a good time of thing. Good-hearted woman, with a good time of thing.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
was
heck yeah.
fantastic.
Was that too loud?
I don't think it was.
Did it cut in and out or anything?
I'd almost up your vocals a bit if you could. Like I'd probably go a tiny bit louder. It didn't cut out for me, but I'm listening to it from up here, if that makes sense too. I know it comes out different in the other end too.
We'll jack the boat a little, see what it does. All right. Your turn, Cassie.
Oh
Sing.
gosh. No,
Sing.
I can't sing. Carol, your turn. Hi, Cynthia. Pug, you want to sing? Carol? If not, we'll go back to Violet.
I'm always happy to do another one if you'd like me to. Yeah.
Yeah. You sing
Perfect.
beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Okay. So what I might do is I'm going to do a Deep Purple one called I'm Alone. So get on the bluesier side of things. Here we go. On the lonely road, I'm traveling on the road that leads nowhere. As the ground and the sky have been wondering why I'm alone, so alone. I've been rolling on for just 2 years. The sun is my only friend. With the wind on the bend and my pack in my hand, I'm alone, so alone. I'm alone, so alone. I'm alone, so alone. I'm alone, so alone. And I feel like going home, down home. With my money spent, my clothes all torn, my spirit hanging low. I ain't got no friends where the highway ends. I'm alone, so alone. I'm alone, so alone. I'm alone, so alone. I'm alone, so alone. And I feel like going home. Down home. There you go. That was Deep Purple.
I love that.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah, I like Big Purple. Really good.
Oh, I'm glad. I'd love to hear you do some Deep Purple. That would make me incredibly happy if you did.
What's it called? Deep Purple?
Yeah, they were one of the really, like they say, they're kind of early heavy metal. They were British. So a lot of people will know things like Black Knight and Smoke on the Water and stuff like that. They went for a long, long, long time. And I love, particularly the early Deep Purple, I'm a fan of. So Smoke on the Water, a fire in the sky is probably their most famous song. Yeah.
That one.
I love that one.
That's the one. Yeah, that made me really happy. Thank you.
Find that one. I done a Deep Purple on my live stream. Let's see if I can find it again.
Here's some random trivia for you. That song, Smoke on the Water, was actually written about a Frank Zappa concert that was going on at the same time across a big body of water that caught fire. So
What?
it was actually watching all the smoke drift across the water from the Frank Zappa concert, which makes it even better.
How did
Yeah,
it catch
so
on fire?
They was on a boat. They was doing a concert on a boat on the river. I think it was in where was that at?
Montreal or Montreux or something like that.
yeah.
I think it was.
And they was somebody shooting flares, I think it was, and somehow it got on the boat and it caught the boat on fire. And
Oh, Lord.
Some dodo with a flare gun burnt the place to the ground is the line out of Smoke in the Water. So, yeah, some idiot with a flare gun shot it off and the whole thing burnt down.
yeah, if you listen to the song real careful, he kind of tells the story of what happened.
Oh,
Yeah, I love that song. I haven't heard it for a while, though.
Just trying to find that one, but I don't know. Let's see.
Well, this is neat.
The other really famous one of theirs is Black Knight, which is that's the other one that everyone knows. Black Knight.
Oh, Pug, that's cool. You see the eagle with a mask.
Girl, she's on my mind. No doubt about it, she looks so fine. She's the best girl that I've ever had. Sometimes girls make me feel bad. She's got a black
Thank you. You made me incredibly happy. That's actually one of my favorite Deep Purple songs too. So, yeah, loved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How many books of music do you have, Randy?
Huh?
How many books of music do you have? As he's gathering them.
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
Oh my.
But every time I ask for a song, he says, nope, I don't have that one.
Prepared for whatever inspiration comes your way. I like that.
Could you imagine, though, if you wrote down every song in books, how many books you would have? I mean,
okay, I'm a visual arts student. I actually had to start cataloging my sketchbooks, and I'm up to 84, and that doesn't include all my writings. And I wrote poetry for a very long time, so I completely understand. Luckily, most of mine are digital. Like, I have a digital copy of them, or I'd be the same. I'd be carrying a bag of books with me wherever I go.
Well, see, that's like me now. I mean, back when I first started playing and learning, and I could start playing songs, you know, and stuff. I didn't need no book. I mean, I could remember, you know, because there wasn't that many. But now that I've got all of this, you know, sometimes I don't really necessarily have to look at them, but you know, if I do start singing or whatever, or forget the chords, then I can kind of just glance over and I'm like, okay, here's the next part of the song, you know.
Yeah, it helps. And do you find that there's like so many songs you only play every once in a while too? So
yeah, I some songs that I've got in these books that I don't really never do. I mean, I like the songs, but I just never do, you know.
Oh, fabulous.
You want to do another one?
I'm happy to do another one. I can either do another Deep Purple one and stay on the same vibe if we want to do that. If not, I can do something different. It's
It's whatever you feel like doing. I was going to do after you get done, or anybody else that's going to sing. I mean, whoever else is in here.
Because I can't
Oh.
stay for too long. I can probably stay for maybe another 25 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm happy to,
Go
stay
ahead and do
and
it.
hang
That
for
way,
up. Perfect.
if you feel like it, go ahead and do a couple. And that way,
I'll do one to start with. So here we go. This is so I don't know if a lot of you know Monty Python. So this is called Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Hopefully
yeah.
nobody is back. It goes missing sometimes, and it's been elusive in recent days. So here we go. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things can make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle, and this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's a thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. We must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. So always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You can see it all as a show. Keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. There you go. That's a little Monty Python for everyone.
I love that.
That was fun.
I ain't
Thank
heard
you.
that forever. I like that. I always did like that.
It's such a fun song, and I don't know if you know what I mean, Randy. Sometimes when you sing certain songs, you get to the other end, you got a buzz and you got a smile on your face. It's one of those songs for me. I really enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I've got something like that. Yeah, but it's golly, it's been years since I heard that song. I always
Well,
did like that Monty Python.
I love Monty Python. I have quite a few Monty Python and Weird Al and that sort of stuff on my list too. I really love those sort of things as well. Hello, Haggis.
Yeah, I always growing up when I was a kid, my favorite show. Well, let's see, I probably what, like 12, maybe 13, something like that. Beanie Hill. That was my favorite.
Oh yeah. Well, because I'm in Australia, we got a lot of British television more than the American stuff. So we grew up on all of, a lot more than you would have seen it in America.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Benny Hill and Are You Being Served and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff was yeah. And
Um,
Blackadder and
that's That's cute stuff up there.
Awesome.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Everybody was hollering for this one a while ago, so here we go. Hey, where did we go? Days when the things came. Down in a hollow, where did we begin? Laughing and a running, hey, skipping in the jungle. In the misty morning fall, my heart's a thunder, and you, brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to keep me so slow? Going down in the open with the trains in the radio. Standing in the sunlight, laughing. I've been out the rainbow before. Sleeping in the night, all alone, the waterfall with you. Brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So what about the way now that I'm on my own? Saw you just the other day. You had grown. As my memory might go. Sometimes I will take it back. Making love in the green, green grass. Even I was making love with you. Brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it.
So good.
Thank you.
So good. Van Morrison's not easy to sing too. There's like a lot of people think like it's like singing the Beatles and stuff like that. They're not easy songs, and you don't get a breath.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I can drag it out, and then sometimes I have to take another breath to get out the other rest of it, you know. But
I only do one Van Morrison song, which is Moon Dance, and I can only do it once I've been singing for about 2 hours. If not, I can't. I don't have enough oxygen to get through it, if that makes sense. It's hard. That was really nice.
You guys all rock.
I'll tell you another singer that's hard to do too is Jim Croce.
Now that's someone that I've actually been requested to sing that I don't know, being in Australia, being exposed to different music. And so I'd love, if at all possible, to hear you play some of it, because I don't actually know his music. It's something that I just haven't been exposed to. So, but it keeps coming up for me, if that makes sense. So, because I was also told I was pronouncing it the wrong way, because I called him Croak, and that was not acceptable.
I don't. Let's see. He's one. I started learning it here not long ago. Gabe always liked it by him. It's the one. What is it? I can't. It's like. Hook that it's hustling, that it's pumped. 34th Street got Big Jim Walker in the street. Anyways, I ain't wrote the song down yet, but you know, I think y'all know the one I'm talking about.
I love that. It's got a really nice, you know how sometimes songs have that really nice kind of swing, swagger, kind of momentum to it that you kind of want to join it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'll look further into them. Thank you. I really appreciate you playing that for me.
Like you don't hug on to the landscape, you don't spit in the room, you don't pull the mask off no Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around. Anyway, something like that. But anyway, I've been trying to learn it for him because he likes that song, you know.
Yes, grass.
How about some Santana?
Oh, brilliant.
Just like magic woman, just like magic woman. I got a black magic woman, got me so glad to see. She's a black magic woman, she's got to make it every night. Turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. Makes you mad what you choose. Turn your back on me, baby. go. I need you so bad, let's go back into the got like magic woman, got like magic woman. You got a black magic woman, that's the blind to see. She's a black magic woman, she's got to do.
Good job.
Woohoo!
That was phenomenally good.
Thank you.
I can relate to that song.
Shan says she asked you if you're related to Travis Tritt, Randy.
Yeah. He's the rich cousin that made it. I'm still trying to get a record deal. No, seriously, somewhere down the line we are, because my cousin, when Travis first come out, my cousins that live in North Carolina, they was curious, and they done a
Genealogy kind of thing.
yeah, and I mean it's sort of distant, but I reckon we're kin to him. His papa and my papa was like first cousins or something like that. I can't remember how it went, but yeah. Supposedly I am, I guess.
That's good.
Treats.
Isn't that funny how we all call like our grandpas? You call it Papa.
Yeah.
Mine's just Grandpa.
And I have a nonno because I'm half Italian as well. And in Australia, we use slightly different. So we say mum with a U instead of mum with an O. And so I have and I love the fact that all around the world we all have different, and in each country you'll get like so many different variations on the names and stuff. I love it.
Me too.
London and places like that, because I've talked to some people, from over there. You may do it too, but call your mum.
Yep.
Mum.
Yep, we're a mum. Yep, I'm a mum.
Like spell it M-U-M, mum.
Yep.
Mummy.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah. So, hey, it keeps the world interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Say mama. Hi, my mama.
I enjoy hearing people like that talk.
Mhm.
Which now, that's like me, I'm from Virginia, but a lot of people in Georgia, and I'm even as far as Texas I've talked to. I got a buddy down in Georgia, and I talk to him on the phone sometimes, and about every time I talk to him, he's like, I can't get over how country you talk. He said, you talk more Southern than we do. I mean, that's just the way in this area where I live. That's the way everybody talks. It's
I think it's neat.
It's just nothing unusual here.
And look, I'm down in Melbourne, and Kerry Ann's in Queensland, and we'll sound different. We'll have very different accents. Hers will be quite a bit higher than mine, like particularly on the vowels and stuff like that. So you get that, the further you move, the more extreme the accents separate, I find. Yeah.
I always liked Paul Hogan's, the way he talked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he chuck another shrimp on the barbie. The great thing is we don't call them shrimp, we call them prawns, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But Paul Hogan was, I remember back in the 80s when the whole Crocodile Dundee thing happened, and I actually came to LA in 1988, and it was the height of the craze, and we went to Disneyland, and everyone kept saying, "Oh my God, you're Australian, say good day," and chucking the microphones in our. So, you know, at the end of it, we're like, "You call that a knife?" Every time anyone came near us, it was fantastic. But I know it's changed a bit, but it was one of those moments in time I'll never forget.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was 88. I was a junior in high school. You know, and I remember all the movies coming out, and I went to the movies about every time something like that. That's what Gabe. He was in there one day looking at his phone, and he come walking in there, and he said, "I didn't know that." And I said, "What, Gabe?" He said, "I didn't know that when you was a senior, that Batman come out." I was like, "Don't remind me. I feel old," you know.
I would be willing to put money on the fact that we're probably a very similar age. So I've just turned 47. So my first movie memory was seeing the first Star Wars and Bambi on the same day, just to show you how old I am.
Well, I'll be 50 in November.
There you go. So we're pretty close in age. There you go.
That's neat.
Yep.
I'm 52.
Nice.
Carol?
Carol, what was it?
Oh, I said I was 52.
52? Well, I'm catching you.
Yeah.
You just
Carol,
stopped
I was
right
going to say,
catching you.
I'm the baby.
in 88, I had my first daughter.
Aww.
Oh, nice.
I got busy.
That's a really good way to put it.
Oh boy, I love it. Oh my.
Oh, it's been a day. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it is. I went over to Mom's today, and I weed eated for her, and I was over there, and she's got these two bushes on the side. I can't, like a honeysuckle bush or something like that. I can't think of what they're called, but an Easter bush or something. But anyways, she had there's a cherry tree across the road. Apparently, one of the seedlings got in there. Well, anyways, these two cherry trees trying to grow in the bushes, and I was in there trying to cut them out. And I cut one of them out on one side, and then I got on the other side and I had a handsaw, and I was trying to saw. All of a sudden, something hit me on the shin, and I was like, "What in the world?" And I jerked, and bam, hit me again, and I was like, "Ow!" And I got up. I had just squatted over Yellow Jacket's nest, and they tore me up.
Yellow Jackets?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my.
Yeah. They tore me up. They did. My whole right leg, it's on fire right now. But
Oh, my.
which I'm thankful that there wasn't the honeybees, because the honeybees, I'm allergic to those. I get
Oh, really?
swell up just like that with those. But
I kind of figured if you were like allergic to one bee, you'd be allergic to them all.
yeah, I always thought that, but you know, it's like today now. You know, those Yellow Jackets. I mean, they're aggressive and mean and everything else. And
Yeah.
but when I get stung by them or a wasper or something like that, even a hornet, but it's just like a little knot comes up like a mosquito bite is what it looks like. It may swell up a little bit, but now honeybee, I get stung. I got stung a couple of years ago right in here on my hand. And my hand swelled up double what my left one was. I couldn't even bend my fingers. I mean, it looked like I had one of them gloves them rubber gloves you can blow up.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what it looked like. You blowed it up. I mean, from my wrist down, it was just huge, you know.
I guess you're lucky that it didn't affect you, like your throat swelled up and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, they say, you know, that's but it was just like it just stayed from my hand down, you know, from my wrist down. It didn't go to my nowhere else. But I don't like them. I tell you, that was, and especially when you don't know, you know, if you kind of see one coming, it may get you and whatever. You kind of, but just sitting down on the ground trying, and here I was being over trying to saw, and then blam, blam on my leg, and I was like, what in the world? I didn't.
Wow, you had to been next to where they live, and
Yeah, I mean, they'll make a home right down in the ground. You know, you can go out here and be mowing, and they'll have this. They come in and out of just out of the ground.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
we've got those by my back door. We have mud daubers, and then we have those cicada killers or the locust killer bee
Yeah.
wasps. And
Yeah,
like they don't bug us as long as we're not like stepping on them or whatever. But every year I'm trying to kill them off, and every year they keep coming in through the cement. So this year, because the cement dropped because we had some work done. Long story, but yeah, I'm slowly taking cement and building it up so it's level at least.
right.
They're scary little buggers.
Oh yeah, yeah, they are. That's like like that one over there. I don't know. I'm gonna try to maybe in the morning, but I'm gonna try to get over to Mom's maybe about 5 o'clock or before daylight when it's still kind of cool outside. And most time you can when it either not this time at night or early in the morning. If you've got a nest like that in the ground, you can go and they're all in the nest. You know, they're all down in there. And what me and Dad always done throughout all years when we find one like that, we just take gas and dump it down in the hole, and then take a paper towel and light it and throw it on it. You know,
Yeah,
and it takes care of them. I mean,
yeah,
but it worries me because right there where it's at, you know, I've had to move Dale, my brother, in and out as close to the steps as it is. If I had to take him to the car or something.
Sorry to interrupt. We have a big problem with wasps and bees in certain areas in Australia here. And one of the things we do, which I don't know if they do there, is that you use a vessel like, say, an empty, big Coke bottle or something like that. And you put something like beer or a sweet spirit in it. And all of the wasps get sucked into it. They get drunk and they can't get out. And we use them because we have a big problem with European wasps and certain other insects like that too. So there's quite a bit you can do to trap them that way, because we get a lot of people with allergies too, and it can be really hard in that case. So
Right, yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of that. So that'd be a good idea to do it like that.
So like beer or white wine or champagne or like a spirit that's sweet, because they get attracted to they sell them here as like a wasp trap, but it's anything that, like if you just take the lid off the top of a bottle, they'll fly in there, but they can't fly out. There we go. Another Australian here's going true violet. There you go. So this is how we cope in Aussie with, and Kerry Ann will deal with a lot more of these than I do, being the fact that she's in your equivalent in Australia. So she'll have a lot more insects and bugs and creepy crawlies where she is. And
well, where I live, I mean, there's so many rednecks and stuff like that. If you was to put beer or wine out for your bees, I'd be more than willing to say the bees would turn into alcoholics, and then they'd down you every time you come out of the house. You know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But
that's fantastic.
Got another song?
Yeah, I can do one more. I need to disappear, so I'm happy to do one more song. Yeah. And if you're still going, I'll try to pop back in later as well, which would be nice. But I know there's one of my original songs that Haggis in the audience really likes. We had what we call the toilet paper apocalypse in Australia when lockdown happened, and the police quite literally had to be put in the aisles of the supermarket because people were stabbing each other for toilet paper, and it
Oh,
got
my.
so out of control, that I've written 3 songs, but this is my favorite one. And this one we affectionately call the bog roll song, which is what we call toilet paper in Australia. So here we go. This is the toilet paper apocalypse song for you.
All right.
We just need that toilet paper. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na. We just need that fluffy roll. Ba-na-na, ba-ba-ba-na. The supermarket's limit purchase. Ba-na-na, ba-ba-ba-na-na. As mass hysteria takes hold. Hey, humans, hands off all the rolls. Bum, bum, bum. All in all, there's enough bog roll for all. Bum, bum, bum. We don't need to fight each other. Ba-da, bum, bum, bum. Just to buy more like we're told. Ba-da, bum, bum, bum. We can share in the bounty. Ba-da, bum, bum, bum. There's more than enough for all. Hey, humans, hands off all the rolls. Bum, bum, bum. All in all, there's enough bog roll for all. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. So that's the toilet paper apocalypse song.
I like that.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun, that one. A lot of fun. And sorry to have to disappear so quickly, but it's been really lovely. And thank you, Cassie, for having me. And thank you, Randy, for your lovely song too. It's been a delight. And
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you, Carol.
Enjoyed it.
Violet. Come
Thank
back
you. And
anytime, Violet.
oh, sounds good. I'm always up for a sing too. So if I ever see you you live, I will definitely come along. And thank you, everyone. And thank you for everyone's kind words in the chat too. Bye.
Bye, Violet.
Keep rocking.
That was so cool. I love
Yeah.
that. I love it.
That was in the fashion of Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd.
Yeah. That was neat. Woohoo!
Are you gonna sing one now?
No,
Hell.
no. Carol will, though. Come on, Carol. Come on, Carol.
She must fell asleep.
Carol? She hiding from
I had
us.
to pee. Sorry.
That's okay. Carol, you want to sing a song?
Listen, Carol doesn't sing well.
Carol, you
I
do
will
too.
listen. No, I don't, but I will sing to have fun. How about that? I will
Okay.
sing one to have fun.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love how you sing.
Hold on, I gotta find out. Let me see. I think I have like So Love Shack, I think I have the karaoke version, so it's just the music.
Yeah.
Do
So I
it,
don't
Carol.
know if you'll hear it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hold on. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Can you hear the music louder than me?
No.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the Love Shack. Love Shack, yeah, yeah. I'm heading down the Atlanta highway, looking for the love getaway. Headed for the love getaway. I got me a car, it's as big as a whale, and we're heading on down to the love shack. I got me a Chrysler, it seats about 20, so hurry up and bring your jukebox fun. Well, the love shack is a little old place where we can get together. Love shack, baby. Love shack, baby. Love shack, baby. Love shack. 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 Sign says, stay away, fools, 'cause love rules at the love shack. Well, it sits way back in the middle of the field, just a funky old shack, and we're gonna get it back. Put her on the mattress, put her on the highway, put her on the front porch, put her on the highway. Well, Love Shack is a little old place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack. Love Shack. I messed up. Hugging and against her and dancing and a loving, wearing next to nothing 'cause it's hot as a nothing. The whole shack shimmies where everyone is turning around and around and around and around. Oh, I just totally messed that one up. Woo!
Love it.
It's like you have to be an athlete to like have enough breath to sing all that. All right,
We're all dancing.
that was that.
Carol.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was something. That was something.
Love it.
Cassie, I humiliated myself. You can just sing like
No.
2 verses of something. Just 2 verses.
I started to get up and dance to that.
We were dancing. I saw Randy dancing. I was dancing.
I was trying to catch my breath.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah, that's a lot to get out on that song because it's fast.
It is.
Did good, Carol.
Singing.
Yeah, that was awesome. I like it.
Yeah. That was so neat. Carol's fun.
Mm.
Woo!
Exactly.
Oh,
Hi, Beth.
hey, Beth. Where's Beth at?
She's came in chat.
Oh, okay. I'm on. Oh, I see her.
I bet you she was watching and dancing too.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Oh.
I love that, Carol. I can do that in the shower. I can't do that anywhere else. Sorry,
It sounds better in the car. Me and my grandson were singing that the other day. It was pretty fun. But I can have it up really loud and you can't hear my voice.
Love it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, you done an awesome job.
You did. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
All about fun.
It is, Cassie. Cassie.
You. Oh man. Someday.
Maybe on my birthday you'll sing.
When's your birthday?
The 15th of January.
Maybe.
You got some time.
Yeah. We'll have to have a birthday live stream for you,
There
Carol.
you go. Just take
Hey,
some
we're gonna do one.
Valium, some
Guys,
Xanax.
my birthday's on the 26th. Are we gonna party?
Of this month?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have a birthday live stream.
Woo! Okay.
We'll play some games or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye.
January 15th, Louis, is his daughter's birthday too. Today's my mama's birthday.
Yeah, I seen that.
Night, Haggis. Thank you for coming.
Night.
Woohoo!
Is there a song you're looking for, or you're just trying to find inspiration, Randy?
I was trying to find one to top that one that you just done. I can't find. I was wanting to do one fast too and keep it going.
Oh, there you go.
You
Hey,
gonna have
I'll
to,
sing
you
Piano
gonna have to
Man.
do another one, Carol.
What?
You're gonna have to do another one.
I'll sing Piano Man. Y'all don't laugh now.
We're not
like
gonna
it.
laugh. We won't laugh. We love
Piano
you.
Man's a good one.
Okay.
All right. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 dee da, la la dee da dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, where we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright." Now, John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or a light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, "Son, I believe this is killing me," as a smile ran away from his face. "Well, I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 dee da, la la dee da." Now Phil is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned, as they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. right, that's it. That's it.
I love it. That's awesome, Carol. Woohoo!
Hey, Deanna just came in.
There's Deanna Banana.
Deanna.
Also, I like
I
that song.
I love me some Piano Man.
love that.
Then we keep it going with Billy Joe.
Yeah.
She can feel with a smile. She can run away with her casual love. She can only be what she wants you to see. She acts like a child, but she's always the one. She can lead you to love. She can make you wonder. She can ask you to, but she'll take what you give her as long as it's free. She feels like a thief, but she's always the one for me. Oh, concern. She can wait. She's a little she'll promise you won't love me. She'll carelessly cut you out while you bleed. She'll bring out the best and the worst you can be. Lay it on the sea. She's always the one. She frequently came. She can tell me she's nobody's fool. If she can be converted, she learned her degree. And most will do is to shadows that you, but she's always the one. She's always the one.
I love that.
Nice.
Something like that.
I love it.
Sometimes since I've done this song.
Good job.
Woo! Guys are rocking.
Hey, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm not doing any more.
Oh, come on.
This one is Play That Funky Music.
All right.
How awesome is that song?
Heck yeah.
All right.
Wow,
Here we
cherry.
go. Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, do it now. Yeah, hey. Hey, once I was a bluegrass singer, playing in a rock and roll band. I never had no problems, yeah. Running down the one night stands and everything around me, yeah. Got to start to feeling so low, and I decided quickly, yes I did, to just go down and check out the show. And they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh yeah." I tried to understand this. I thought that they were out of their minds. How could I be so foolish? How could I? To not see that I was behind. So I still keep on fighting to say, well, losing every step of the way. I said I must go back there. I got to go back and check and see the time from where. And they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh, till you die." Okay. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna have to do
Randy
some
was loving it.
cardio.
We're dancing.
Hell,
That was fun.
that's
All
what
right.
I'm talking about.
We're dancing away.
Uh,
I was hoping Nathan come out here. Me and him would have cut a rug. Here he comes too.
Oh yeah.
You have to do another and Carol real fast like that. Well, me and Nathan will dance.
if you dance, but if you don't dance, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
You sang a fast one again like that and watch and see if me and Nathan don't cut a
All
rug.
right, hold on. I gotta check and see.
I
what
seen Randy dancing. He was dancing away.
Won't we? Well, get up in here.
Let's see.
Shut that door.
See y'all dancing.
She's going to do a song. Carol's going to do a song. She said she'd do a fast one if me and you dance. I said, yeah, me and you dance, won't we?
If you can't find one, Carol, sing that one again.
Yeah. Hell yeah, if you can't find another, do that again.
Hold on, let me see.
We have to get over there because we don't.
Give me a second.
I love that.
The gate jumped up there and I thought he took it from off her.
Where did I can't remember the name of the song.
It was neat seeing Randy dance.
I was looking at the lyrics, so I missed it.
Oh, Carol, you're gonna have to go back and watch.
Bubba Benny and the Jet. That's not a fast one though.
No, that's
How
sort of.
about Give Me 3 Steps?
That'll
Or
work.
you sure?
Yeah, you can do that and play that funky music again. I like that.
You want?
Oh, I like that one too.
Play that funky music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one I
We can get
used.
down to that one, Karen.
Get ready, guys. Randy's gonna dance. Him and Nathan.
Hold on, let me get. Oh wait. Wait. Oh, hold on.
Set that Midwest case over,
You
buddy.
guys aren't shy, are you?
Okay. I have to
No.
like take deep breaths. 'Cause...
Not being nosy.
All right, you ready? But I can't see you. You have to turn the
You want me to put
phone
them big?
long ways. You got to turn the phone long ways.
I'm gonna put them big.
There
we
you
go.
go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, my phone's not wanting to work. Hold on now. Hey, do it now. Woo! Hey, all right. Hey, once I was a funky singer, playing in a rock and roll band. I never had no problems, yeah. Burning down the one night stand. And everything around me, yeah. Got to stop the feeling so low. And I decided quickly, yes I did, to just go down and check out the show. And they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right? Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh yeah. All right, guys. I tried to understand this. I thought that they were out of their minds. How could I be so foolish? How could I? To not see I was the one behind. So still I kept on fighting. Well, losing every step of the way. I said I must go back there. I got to go back and check to see if things are the same. And they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right? Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh, till you die. I shouted. Oh, wait. We got musical. Keep dancing. Keep it going. Woo! Woo!
Woo!
Hey, wait a minute. Now, first it wasn't easy. Changing rock and roll and minds. And things were getting shaky. I thought I'd have to leave it behind. Now it's so much better. Yeah, it's so much better. I'm funking out in every way. But I'll never lose that feeling. No, I won't. Of how I learned my lesson that day. 'Cause we were dancing and singing and moving to the groove. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right? Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Till you die. Oh, till you die. Play that funky music. Play that funky music. Oh, you gotta keep on playing that funky music. Play that funky music. Wanna take you higher, play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right. Okay. Yahoo, guys. Awesome. Take a bow. Take a bow. Nice.
That's
Nice.
awesome. You
If I
guys
had
rocked
dollars,
it.
if I had dollars, I'd be throwing them.
All right.
I think we both had a workout, all three of us. Me just from singing.
You guys all rocked it. Love that.
Oh.
Thank you guys. Made my night.
I think we scared Silver Drake. He says, I gotta hop off.
Well,
Well, we had fun.
oh
That was
yeah.
cute. That was so cute.
That was
I loved
awesome.
it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
I
man.
hate that. I don't
I know my boy. I know what he'll do with him. Now, Gabe, I would have had to hold a gun on him to do it.
know.
Gabe and I are both alike. Like, we're shy.
Maybe some
We-
cocktails.
you
Yes.
know.
You guys are not shy at all.
Uh-uh.
I'm very shy. I'm just on the other side of the screen, and I took a Xanax a long time ago, so.
All right.
Everybody's enjoying it in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Beth says, I feel like I was back in high school.
I got to turn this air conditioner on a minute.
He got himself all hot, dancing. He was worked
He
up
got
and
himself
sweated. That was neat. I love that.
Mm.
Yeah, that ain't the first time me and you cut a rug. It was nice.
That's so neat. Woohoo!
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay, Megan.
there ain't nothing I can do to top that.
You see that?
Carol's done she done took the singing across the other side of the horizon. So
No, I think
guys,
it was
that
the
made-
dance.
That made my whole year. I just love that. Carol
Hell yeah.
singing.
You would make my whole year if you would just sing a little.
I just can't. I can't sing.
yeah,
I can't see that.
yeah. Now look
I'm
here. We've sung. I've sung. Carol's sung.
Yeah.
Midnight
Oh,
Tonight. Carol sung.
Dance. Yes.
You
There you
guys,
go.
I was always the kid that did not get up and sing or talk.
Well,
Change Change that.
then you just
Turn
want
for
to
a
have
new
to
leaf.
say, okay, this is where I break it all, and tonight's the night. I got to do it.
Tonight's the night we'll make history.
But I'm not drunk. I would have to be
You don't
drunk.
have to
sing.
be. You don't
I do.
No.
All
guys
right,
are
you got to
Huh?
sing us a song.
No. Oh heck no.
Sing
Now,
us a
listen.
song, you're the Oracle lady.
I love that. I love that. What you gonna sing,
Oh.
Randy? What you gonna sing?
I'm gonna sing that song where it says "Waiting on the Oracle Lady" to the sing one.
Oh.
Just a one line. Give us one line of your favorite song.
I don't know. I don't really have one.
What's the one you always want Randy to sing?
Probably a Guns N' Roses, but
Okay,
There you go.
sing one line.
oh, I suck, guys. I can't. I'm too
Well,
shy.
We're
I'm too
so,
shy.
listen. I can't even get up and do live streams anymore. So.
But you can sing. But you
No, I
sing.
can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
Oh, yes.
I've heard you singing. I've heard you start to sing. Yeah.
That was the best.
See?
That's what dancing, her singing. That was the best.
What's Guns N' Roses? What's your favorite Guns N' Roses?
Oh, you gonna sing it, Carol?
No. They're all out in chat saying, Cassie, Cassie, Cassie.
Who else wants to come up here and sing? Who's got the whatever to sing? I don't.
Come on.
I can't believe they danced. That was so cool.
Lord have mercy.
Woo! I'll sing when I'm muted, though. I'll sing with you guys.
Well,
It was so nice.
right there. I hate when I write stuff down and I don't put order. Whoa. Shit, where's it at here? I'll find it in a second. Bear with me. I didn't get it either. Let's try it down here again. Every day I'm more confused. Before life is over. No, that's a game that I hate to lose. It's a shame for giving people in my soul. Get lost in rock and roll and drift away. For giving the people in my soul. Get lost in rock and roll and drift away. You think that I'm wasting time. Don't understand what got to do. World outside looks so unkind. Can't know you. Can't be true. Oh, you people, be my soul. Get lost in rock and roll and oh, you people, be my soul. Get lost in rock and roll and my mind is free. Don't let
So I let you give me. Want you to know I believe in so. You know the night for me. Every alone, making me slow. Oh, you people, be my soul. Gonna get lost in the darkness. Oh, you people, be my soul. Gonna get lost in the darkness. Oh, you people, be my soul. Gonna get lost in the darkness. Oh, you people, be my soul. Gonna get lost in the darkness. You people, be my soul. Gonna get lost in the darkness. Oh, you people, be my soul. Gonna get lost in the darkness.
Woo!
Ooh.
You guys got some skill dancing, don't they, Carol? With some good old moves. Good old moves. She might be on potty again. Woo! Bethy, did you leave? I didn't mean you had to come up and sing.
See the storm to the see the dawn is in your side, and I wait for you. Side feeling must have faded, better days and I wait without you, with or without you, with or without you. To the storm, to the storm, give it all. And I wait for you. With or without you, with or without you. With or without you. You give yourself away. You give yourself away. You give yourself away. Get your time. Body through she's got. Look away. Nothing left to lose. You give yourself away. You give yourself away.
Heck yeah.
Love it, love it.
Oh yeah. It was awesome.
I was singing along.
I was dancing.
I didn't see you.
Well, I was singing and dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You getting tired, Randy?
little bit. That little two-step and then Nathan done took it out of me.
Aw.
I hear you. That was some good moves, though.
Yeah.
Good. It was some good moves,
I
guys.
liked at the end you did the little staying alive, finger up in the air and jaboo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
That's your classic move.
John
That's your-
Travolta move.
Yeah, your what do you call that? Your move.
yeah. Every time I think about well, even when I was doing that there and when I see somebody while looking at Nathan doing it, or if I even see somebody doing it, every time I see it, I can't help but think of that movie Airplane.
Yeah.
Remember that where he was dancing and he started doing that. And he took his coat off and throwed it, and then it come back and landed across.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a good movie.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my dad's favorites.
Aw. Randy, can you show us a little bit more dancing?
Huh?
Can you show us a little bit more dancing?
Not tonight.
Come on.
No.
That was nice.
I already put my knee brace back in.
That was good.
I'll do it again next time. That
Okay.
way you have something to look forward to.
There you go.
I might even may do a song and play a song and on the guitar and sing and dance at the same time. How's that
Oh, there
sound?
you go. There you go.
There.
There you go.
Gotta keep on wanting more, right?
Yeah, that's right. Woohoo.
We got to end it with song, though, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you want to hear?
What do you want to hear, Carol?
Do a country one because I think you sing country really good.
Love that country.
You sang a country song and I don't remember what it was, but it was really good.
Country song. Was it Waylon?
Gosh, I don't even remember.
Do you remember how it goes? Just to hum it or something?
No.
Hum a bar or two.
I don't remember, but I know that you don't do a lot of country, right? So it should dwindle it
So,
down to.
yeah, I'm not a big country fan, but I will do it. I'm more, like I say, of the 80s hair bands and Ozzy and Black Sabbath. And
I like it when you sing country though, too, like Carol does too. But you sing it all good. You sing it all good.
Yeah.
here, we'll do this one, man.
All right.
We'll do another Waylon.
Woohoo!
This is one of my favorite songs of Waylon, so. Oh. It's the same old tune in the way you talk. Where do we take it from here? Christ on the boots in the sky. It's the same way for you. You need to change. Somebody told me son, you finally got it made. Oh, hey, 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 we're all so true. I don't this way. Well, I don't think ain't done this way. Pigeons on the road, begin to walk my string. Speak to my young life away. Tell me one more time, so I stay. Control me, got on this way. It don't make really do it. Hey. Lord, I've seen the world in my face. Looking at the backside of me, saying my song will get better. I don't think trouble says away. No, I don't think trouble says away.
Woohoo! Love it.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it when he sings Waylon. I love it. Like his voice just does Waylon's so good.
Yeah. I like the old country.
Hmm.
I mean, I like some of the new country. I just don't listen to it, but the old country's got a good place. Like Willie, all of Willie's songs are good, and what is it? Angel Flame, Too Close to the Ground by Willie Nelson. I love that song.
Aww.
I love that song.
I done that one there a while ago.
Yeah, I love
At what is it? Spanish Angel by Willie.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah. Want me to do it again?
Yeah. Carol, calm down.
Let's see.
Go Willie. I love Willie too.
Oh. You look down to her breast, it says, you were on the ground, whisper God will keep us free. They could see the rise coming. He said, this is my last night. If they take me back to Texas, won't take me back. There were 7 Spanish soldiers at the altar. They were praying for the love in the valley. When the battle stopped and the smoke, there was thunder from above. Said Spanish angel, you can love me. She reached out and picked me up, and they spoke it in his ear. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my baby. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired. There was 7 Spanish soldiers at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the love in the valley of the King. When the battle stopped and the smoke, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish soldiers took the burn. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the love in the valley of the. When the battle stopped and the smoke, there was thunder from above. 7 Spanish angels took the blood. 7 Spanish angels took the blood.
That was beautiful.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it. Wish I could play guitar, but my fingers are too short. Like I have troll fingers. I try to play Guitar Hero, but it never works.
No, that's
Oh.
funny.
Troll.
Toe
I want to
fingers.
get my oldest grandson a guitar. Where would be a good place to get like a starter guitar for him? He's going to be 13.
Sweetwater would probably be the best bet. They all time got they got sales, and that's where I got my amplifier. But, they got like
Try 'em. I'm scared too.
like I guess like what you say, a package. What was going to get him a acoustic electric?
Acoustic.
Acoustic. Yeah. A lot of times they have like a package where they got a case, the guitar, picks, strings, strap, tuner, and I got some reasonable deals on it too. I get this magazine from Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
Yeah, that's but you can get online and look too. But I like these magazines kind of can come and see. But it's a big magazine. It's like
Is shipping ridiculous, or is that pretty good?
most time it's free. Now I got this when I got this amplifier when I ordered it a while back. It was that was price included, and this amp what was it, $475 I think, but regular price, and it's even got it in here. I might be able to find it real quick.
Is that like a online store?
Yeah, you can get online. You can get online and look too. But anyway, this amp here is if you, I think it was like $700 and some dollars.
Ooh.
And they had it for $475. I think there it is. No, I take it back. It was $449. But it's the same one that I got. I don't know if y'all can see that.
So
Or not. Right there. But the regular price on it is the regular price for that one was $748,
holy
and
cow.
it was for $449. But they've got all kinds of acoustic guitars, and
So how will he learn to oh God, what's it called? With the strings, get it tuned. How will he know how to tune it?
just like this tuner out there, which they make them to clip onto the headstock. Let me show you here if I can get this damn thing on. Okay. I don't know if y'all will see it.
Yeah.
Y'all see that?
Yep.
Now, let's see if I can get it up here to where y'all can see it. All right. Now, when I pick a string, see, it's already doing it just with my voice. See how it lights up?
Yeah.
That tells you that's the sixth string, or the first string, I'm sorry, first string. And whenever that, you tune it up, when it goes to this one, let's see, when it goes to this one over here, it's low, and you're trying to get it tuned to the green.
So you just turn the things at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, now that one there is about on it. Because it's a little bit low. But anyways, that's the way that works. I mean, it's simple as can be. I mean, it's nothing hard, and
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be. I mean, but you can call Sweetwater and talk to them and tell them kind of what you're looking for and stuff, and they got some nice people. I mean, uh-oh.
Yeah, I know where he sees a cat or something.
But yeah, that this you can talk to them and just tell them kind of what you're looking for. Now they've got real nice people. That's why I deal with them. I mean, like I said, even when I got this amp, I had to wait for it because I didn't have none in stock, and where everything's been so slow. And once I got the amp, they called me and was like, "We was just calling to make sure you got your amp." I said, "Yeah." They said, "Well, if you've got any problems with it, must get done." They said, "If you got any problems with it, call us, let us know. I mean, we'll help you out." But like I said, now you could get those packages like acoustic guitar, case, all the stuff that you need, and the shipping's free. Most of the time.
Yeah, that's good.
You can get some of them in there, and I mean they're nice guitars for like 169 to maybe 200 some dollars. I mean that ain't bad really, for everything like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
And
love
then,
it if he'd learn to play.
yeah, and then
He's
like I
so
say,
smart.
I mean you can YouTube. I mean, like I've told people before. I mean, people's asked me, "Would you show me how to play?" I mean, I wouldn't care to show people, but to me, YouTube has just made playing guitar, bass, anything so easy. I mean,
Yeah.
because anything you want to know on YouTube, you can watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I had Gabe's, and I'll do this for y'all one time whenever I'm doing a live stream. But I got Gabe's bass today or a little while ago, and just probably 5 minutes, I can play all of "Come Together" by the Beatles on the bass.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean and I've never, I've fiddled around with the bass, but not much. And I mean, but I here was learning that, and
Yeah.
the YouTube it's amazing because back when I learned how to play when I was 14, if you want to learn a song, you had to rewind the cassette tape, listen to it,
Yeah.
rewind it back. You wear a cassette tape out trying to learn a song,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I tried to learn how to play a clarinet in school. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like this, and I can't read music, so I'm dropping it.
Well, me. I can't read music. I mean, I kind of know the chords. I mean, of what the names of them are. A lot of them that I play, but I can't read music. I never could read music.
Yeah.
It's just like these. Well, it's like this song. Let's see, it can probably be but like this song, "Tuesday's Gone" here. I mean, it's the way I've got some of them down is it just it's got the chords above each where you're supposed to change in the words, and
Oh, that's neat.
that's the way it and that's the way I do them. I mean, I just kind of look at them, and then it's got a little thing over here on some of them. It shows you how to put your fingers out on the strings to catch that certain chord, which all of these I know, but
Yeah.
that's how I started out with. I'd go to the library and print these off, and now I just write them down. I print them off. But like I say, you can check check Sweetwater, Carol, and I believe you get a good deal on.
Yeah. I would love it.
And like I said, you could call them. You can call them and kind of tell them what you want and what it's for, who it's for, and everything, you know. And they'll help you out all they can because they're nice people.
Yeah. Yeah, and I figured YouTube they have a video for everything you wanna know about.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like a while ago. I mean, before I started my live streams, I went in there a minute ago and I was about ready to put a foot in Gabe's ass because he he won't. I keep telling him, Nathan, you need to start you up a channel and you need to start doing this and that and whatever. Now I can get on my channel and do a 3-hour live stream and get about maybe 140, 148 views, 168 views, something like that. The other day I put a video on of him out there. Some of you may have watched it, but him shooting that automatic 12 gauge shotgun.
Yeah.
It's got 1.7K views on it now.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And every one that I put on of him just out there in the yard, and like I said, they're maybe 10, 15-second video.
She's like, get out there. Take that video.
Every one that I put on of him, and I've got 2 more to upload to YouTube, but every one of them's over 1,000 views.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I told him, I said, you know, why don't you do this? You know, why don't you? Because, I mean, I'm not about the views and shit like that. I mean, I enjoy just playing music. I don't care if I ever get anything out of, you know, whatever. I like the music. And
Yeah.
I enjoy being with you all, you know, and singing, having fun. And
yeah.
just like a minute ago, you know, me and Nathan getting up dancing and y'all laughing and having a good time. That's what it's all about to me, you know.
That was awesome. I loved it.
My grandson, the one that's going to be 13, he'll sit in the kitchen on the computer for hours watching these channels where they're shooting guns, and it's usually like you know, Marines or Army men, and it's funny. They make it funny, right? They're like,
Yeah.
well, let's see if we can make this explode, you know. And then but he knows so much about guns, but he loves. And it's all good stuff because we make sure you know I'm watching too. But that stuff is popular. That's really popular.
Well, and that's like Gabe. I mean, when him and Nathan was little, you know, I've always had guns because I deer hunted back. I ain't deer hunted deer, but I used to back when I was younger. But it's like I told them one time. I set them down, and I told them I took my gun. It's 30-06 Winchester 30-06 deer rifle, but I laid that gun down. It was loaded, and I laid it down on the floor. And I took a hammer and laid it beside of the gun. And I told them boys, I said, now here's the deal. I said, both of them is a toad. And as long as you don't touch that gun, you know, I mean, or use it in any way, it ain't no different than you could kill somebody with it.
Right.
And but it, like I told them, it's just how you use it. You know, it's and I told Gabe that I guess he was 7, maybe something like that, and him and Nathan both still remembers me doing that example with them like that. You know.
Yeah.
But I think that's the trouble. You know, they're getting on here now and they're trying to take guns or saying it's this and that and whatever. But I think it's just the ignorance of the people not giving people understanding of it. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
I have mine. I have a Hellcat from Spring Hill, and it's a 9mm, and I got 2 clips in it, but one clip will hold 13. So that, 13. So that would be 14, one in the barrel, right? I freaking love it. And we used to be able to shoot in the backyard, but the neighbors started to complain, and the police, well, there is a bike trail. Well, the bike trail there's a cornfield, then there's a 12-foot high railroad track, then there's another cornfield, then there's the track, then there's the trail. But we shoot at targets pointing down to the ground. I mean, we're not stupid. You know what I
Right.
mean? Shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't want police being called all the time. So I'm just like, where do I shoot? I just want to shoot outside. I don't want to go to a shooting range, you know?
Yeah.
But
That's me now. I mean, me and Gabe, you know, that's like we won't get out here in the yard, but people's pulled houses in or built houses all the way around us now, and you know, you can't do nothing like that much anymore. I mean, I could go out here and shoot. I could go out right now and shoot. Nobody'd call law or nothing. I mean, they're just used to it in the country, but
yeah. No, they would on me. Holy cow.
Aw.
but see, this is
understand.
this is one that I bought here a while back, Carol.
Ooh, nice. I
Pretty.
can't read it. What's it say?
It's a 1911 Smith and Wesson.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a 45 though.
Yeah. Yeah. I shot my brother's 45 and it's not that much more than mine. Like, you know.
But now Gabe,
Not a little kid.
he got one of the Glocks, 9mm Glock.
Nice.
Yeah, he got one of those, and he loves it. I mean, it's like you say, you know, they hold a lot more shells than these do. But
Well, see, you should look up the Hellcats. They're new. It's perfect for me because, you know, I'm 5'2",
right,
and it fits perfect. And my wrists and elbows are jacked up from being a massage therapist, and it's not bad. Like it's not that bad.
I looked them
Yeah.
up, Carol. I want one.
Yeah, it's like so my kids were all concerned, and I keep it locked in the closet that is hidden behind clothes and coats, right? Because I do have grandkids. But
Yeah.
it's locked. But I told them, listen, I'm not getting that. The only reason I'm getting this is because I have PTSD and all this other shit, right? It's empowering for me to be able to handle this gun as a woman, right? As a single woman, this gives me empowerment and makes me feel like, okay, if something did happen, I'm okay.
It takes a bit of time for the cops to get there. So it's better to be armed. It really
Yeah,
is.
and you know, I got my 82-year-old mom here and my daughters, my grandkids, and that's not even why I bought it. Is protection, yeah, but I wanted to be able to like get out, shoot the target, and get to where I wanted. You know, like
Yeah.
be able to be really good at shooting targets. I guess I don't know.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
Because that's me. I grew up. That's like I say, I grew up with Dad. I mean, Dad he introduced me to guns, but that was something that me and him done all the time. I mean, mostly with 22, but we'd go to the river sometimes when it rained real hard for a day or two, and the river would get up and it would wash. Like milk jugs and stuff down the river, and we'd go down there to the river and just sit there, and as they went floating by, we'd shoot at them. Just had fun doing it.
Yeah, I love it. Did you see Genty said I'm a 1911 45 owner as well?
Do what now?
Genty out in chat.
I can't see the chat.
Oh yeah, he says I'm a 1911 45 owner as well, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've always wanted one. I mean, most of the guns I ever owned was like revolvers. I mean, like 38.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's neat.
But I enjoy shooting.
My youngest daughter's really good. Well, my oldest daughter had guns, but then they got rid of it. And my middle daughter, they had all this like high powered rifle. Like they've got handguns. They live on a farm. They're out in the country and they have a bunch of farms and stuff. So they have equipment and whatnot. And she can handle one of those huge. I don't even know what you call them. Like those huge, big, long. I don't even know. But my youngest daughter, she can handle a gun pretty well. She can. She's pretty good.
And it, you know, a lot of people, I don't know, like Gabe now. Now Gabe's all in it. Gabe can tell you about any gun. He can take them apart. That's like this one. When I first got it, I brought it through his door, and he was sitting in here, and I brought it in. And I said, "What do you think, buddy?" And he reaches and gets it and takes it all apart, and I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah.
So you know how to put it back together? He's like, "Oh, sure. You just do this, go." There it goes. I'm like,
Awesome.
and I don't even know how to do.
No.
You know. But that's like Gabe. He's all about guns. He won't go deer hunting this year. He's been a couple times. I've took him, but and he missed one. He missed a 6-pointer. But anyways, he's all about that. Nathan, he don't like nothing to do with it. He don't want to kill no animal. He loves animals. And it's different.
Oh, I love that.
I can't.
They're different as day and night. I mean, but and Nathan, that's what I say. But like Gabe, when like you was talking about your daughter there, I'm the same way with Gabe. I mean, but it kind of makes me proud. I'm proud of both my boys, but I'm proud of Gabe because he can shoot and he can do whatever. And I feel like it, as time goes by, the world's getting worse. So
yeah,
you never know when you're going to have to,
right,
defend yourself. I mean, I hope we don't. I hope they don't. I hope none of our kids has to.
Well, the thing is, I'm a grandma of 7. I have 7 grandkids. If you watch the news, especially in our own towns, like my own state, but if you watch the news and pay attention on how many children are abducted,
Yes,
sex trafficking, crazy, and I have a she's not teenage, she's 21 now, but no, you can't trust. You can't trust people anymore.
no.
No.
Well, that's like when my boys was growing up, and I would, when they was smaller, I'll put it that way. When they was younger and smaller, we go to Walmart. When you walked as soon as you went through the electric doors or automatic doors, and right there in the front part of it, the wall was like half of the whole wall. They had pictures up of kids that either run away or got kidnapped,
Yeah.
But I'd always express it to them. I'd say, now, when we get in here, you stay with us. Don't run off, because here's a wall full. And I didn't try to scare them to death, but I just want them to have the understanding, shit like that happens.
They have to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
I did the same thing to my kids. I did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as big as Gabe is now, I don't think anybody would want to try to kidnap him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was walking in my little town. I'd be babysitting. My sister would come home at like 1 a.m. I'd walk from her place to my place, clear to the other side of town at like 1 a.m. or be riding my bike. There's no way in hell you can do that now as a child, My mom probably shouldn't have let me do that anyway, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, that's like I tell people around here. I mean, around here it's still, I mean, like I've told people before, like during the summer, and you don't want to run your air conditioner, and you got a good night, cool night, a breeze or whatever. A lot of times I'll leave both screens open, and leave the doors open. And they've been a few times, well, quite a few times that I've been sitting there watching TV and fall asleep and not wake up till the next morning and both doors wide open. And
Yeah.
but here you really don't think nothing about it. I'm not saying that somebody wouldn't try to come in, but I'm just saying that it's not.
Yeah.
It just don't happen. It don't. Cause for one, people around here too, I have to understand, and I mean, there's a lot of people that live in my area, the counties that surround me, these gun owners. And a lot of people have the understanding I'm not going to go in there on them because I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
And that's that it's a good thing that people gets that in their heads, that you know. But I think out in the city, which it happens here too with drugs, especially. People gets on shit like that, and they don't have no mind. They ain't scared of a gun or anything else.
Oh,
Right.
wow. I try to keep
But
our doors locked all the time. I don't care if it's daytime because it's bad here. It really is.
well, it's like out here in my building. I mean, I've got a building that don't have no front doors on it or nothing up here that I built when I worked at the sawmill. I used to get lumber all the time, so I built buildings everywhere. But uh, I got a four wheeler in there. I got my tools laying. I got a big piece of plywood laying on top of the four wheeler, and I've got tools scattered out all over top of it and everything else. And I've never had nobody. We leave and sometimes don't come back to 9, 10 o'clock at night. Never had nobody to steal nothing. Which
Yeah.
I've also expressed it to people around here. I better never catch you in my building because what
Yeah.
I worked hard for it, and I'll put a bullet in your ass if I catch you out in my building. That's just plain and simple.
Yeah.
And I think people knows that, so they don't mess with nothing. But I'm not going to say that it won't happen, but I'm just saying, I've lived here 26 years and I've never had nobody to do nothing like it. So
Yeah, my mom used to never, hey, Terry. My mom used to never lock the doors, and small town. Um,
right,
this last summer, she was the only one home. She's 82. I had my dog with me. We come home, I come around the corner, and there's all these cops in front of my yard and parked down the street. They're all out, and one's in my driveway. And I'm like, what the F? And I pull
yeah,
the car in my front yard. In my backyard came this guy with his hands zip tied, run it up to my back door.
oh shit,
So if the police hadn't found him and if I hadn't come home, my dog was with me, he would have broke into the house. Who knows what he would have done? My
yeah,
mom's.
Yeah.
What had happened was this dude stole a car. He crashed it, got caught, and then got loose and took off and was hiding in the cornfields since 9 in the morning, and this was way afternoon.
Oh my
And so
gosh.
we couldn't find him. That
It's crazy.
is crazy. Yeah.
Well, and see, that's like around here, most of the break-ins you hear about or something is a lot of times like you're talking about, uh, young people, and then there's some old ones, probably even my age. Uh, they'll try to break into these old people's houses, but most time they're trying to get in there to get their medicine, their pain medicine.
Right.
That's what a lot of them does now. I mean, and but it's not. It's very rare. I mean, it don't happen every day. You don't hear about it or anything, but it
Right.
does on occasion happen. That just right up the road here on the 4 lane, going back to the other county out from here. There was a young boy living with his grandparents, and something triggered him. I don't know what the hell happened or what, but he was wanting their medicine, and as far as I know, they wouldn't give it to him or something.
That's
And
crazy.
he shot both of them and killed them.
Oh my gosh.
And them the grandparents, you know.
Oh my
But-
gosh.
If they
But
want
that
my
was-
anti-inflammatories, they can take them.
Yeah. But it's bad that, you know, that that's like I tell my boys, and I don't try to discourage them or nothing, but both of them's told me ever since they was small, they wish that they could have grew up in my generation, you know, because they like the music I like. They like the programs that I used to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you this. I'll tell you both because I know you both like to hear about the paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I was over at Mom's yesterday. Well, day before now, so it's 1:35 here. But day before yesterday, I was over. I went over, and it was about 9 o'clock, I guess. I tried to call her and couldn't get a hold of her. And when I try to call her and I can't get a hold of her, I start worrying, and then I'm just like, I got to go over and see what's going on. So I drive over, you know. But anyways, I went over there, and we was sitting there on the couch talking, and my brother, his bed's just in the living room there, and I was joking with him and stuff. And Mom was telling me about one of her bills or something she had, and she went over there and was looking for it on the table there. Well, the remote to the TV was on the other end of the couch there, just sitting there, and she had it on the music station that Dad used to listen to all the time. It was the solid gold oldies, you know, they play Buddy Holly and all the stuff from like the 50s and 60s, you know.
Yeah.
And while she was over there looking around, all of a sudden the TV just changes and it goes straight from that to a baseball game.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my.
And I was like, Mom, did you change the channel? She's like, no, the remote's over on the couch. And I was like, well, it went from the music station to the baseball game. And she was like, well, I don't know, but what was the weird? I said, Dad, I'd go over sometimes and Dad be listening to that oldies station on their cable. And but me and Dad always grew up, and Dad was always a big baseball fan.
Aw.
So it was this weird that, you know, that went from that oldies to the baseball, you know.
Yeah.
Neat. I love
He
that.
he was there trying to take over the remote.
And I
love
don't, have you heard me tell about what happened here at the house last little bit, Carol?
No.
I think I've told you, Anna Cassie, about
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Here a while, it's been about a month ago. Nathan was sitting in there at the kitchen table. That's where he always draws these little cartoon pictures that he draws and stuff. And me and Gabe was sitting in the living room, and we was watching some program on TV. But anyway, all of a sudden Nathan comes running in there into not all the way into the living room. You have to see how my house is designed because I built it myself. But anyway, it's kind of open everywhere. The kitchen's open where you would go into the dining room and then into the living room. It's all just kind of open. But he stops there and he's just standing there staring at me, and his eyes as big as saucers, you know, and he's just like, and I'm sitting there watching TV, and I just turned around and looked at him, and I was like, what's wrong with you, Bubby? And he's like, you ain't gonna believe this. I said, what? He said, I was sitting there, and he said, that cabinet right beside of the refrigerator, it just opened up halfway. And I I was like, well, and I got up, went in there, and sure enough, it was wide open. But what's so funny about the cabinets is they've got them spring-loaded hinges on them. So you can pull it out so far and turn it loose and hit a shut back itself. So it took something to pull it all the way open till halfway, you know.
Yeah.
And then a little while later, a few days later, he was sitting in there again, and there was another cabinet door hit open. Well, he come in there the same way. He's like, there's another door open. And I was like, well, me and Gabe went in there, and we was standing there. And we got to noticing that the cabinet door was just sitting there doing this.
Hello.
No.
And Gabe was Gabe was standing there, and he's like, Dad, it's moving. Dad, it's moving. And each time he'd say it, he kept stepping back. I thought he was going to take off running, you know. But we seen that, and then Nathan was sitting there again drawing. And this happens like in first 12 to like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh, geez.
But anyway, he was sitting there, and the stove sits here against the wall, and then the refrigerator sits here, you know, just across from each other. And Nathan said that he seen like a fog come out of the stove and do a swirl and then go right into the refrigerator.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. So did you build the house from scratch on a property that's never been built on before?
Yeah.
So have you ever looked into the history of like the land around it?
No, not really. I mean, it's like I've told people explaining this, seeing this, and I've seen things myself here too. But there's like that one night I done a live stream, and you may have been there, Carol. I think you was, Cassie. But
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom, and the boys was in the living room, and in their room they had some stuff stacked up on this, like a box. It sets up against the wall. And I mean, everything it had stacked up there was all neat and everything. All of a sudden, it just slides right out on the floor. This bloom makes this big loud sound, and I thought maybe one of them might have fell or something. So I jump up and run in there through the one door, and I'm looking in there, and I see all this stuff scattered out across the floor. Well, about that time, Nathan and Gabe come around to the other door to go into their room, and we're just standing there looking at each other and looking at the floor, and I'm like, what happened? They was like, I don't know. And there was no way that this stuff could have just slid off into the floor, you know, because it was all stacked up, and it was level and neat and everything. But then the other day, the boys was in. I was gone to Mom's, I think, and the boys was in there in the living room, and they heard somebody in the bedroom. It was just, this is the way it sounded, but it was like, and
Somebody clearing their voice?
yeah. And see, Dad used to do that all the time, and I like I tell people, I just think it's Dad. You know, I think it's Dad trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Let you know he's there.
Well, my opinion of it is I've kind of always had the understanding that somebody like in Dad's shape that got killed the way he did, got blamed for what it, got blamed for it, which wasn't his fault.
Right.
I think it's just, I think people like that gets accused and all of that, I think they're restless soul until, maybe justice is done or whatever. But
right.
Yeah.
I was out here one night doing a live stream, and I don't remember which one it was, but I'd have to go back and look. But it's on the live stream. But I was sitting here playing the guitar, and I got done playing a song, and I quit. I quit, and I was looking at the chat and kind of chatting with everybody. And let's see if I can turn it around here. I mean, here's my door. Just opened up right out to the thing. But anyway, I was sitting here and I don't. You might have been in there, Cassie. I don't know, but I know they was maybe Carrie Ann or whoever. But all of a sudden, it was just like it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I thought, well, hell, it may be the boys or something. I
Oh,
could get it.
yeah. I remember
And I
that.
walked over here and I opened the door up like this. I mean, I turned around and I guess everybody heard me, but I was like, what the hell? You know, because nobody was out. I even stepped outside to look and there wasn't nobody, but the door done it. I mean, it's like,
Jeez.
yeah.
Did you get that kind of stuff before your dad?
No, never seen nothing, never nothing. I mean,
Okay.
so like I said, after all that happened, I think that's what it is. I mean, myself, it don't scare me because that's what I think it is.
Right. Sorry.
Damn, that scared the hell out of me.
Sorry.
Ooh,
My
See, I
dog's
had
gonna
a
wake up and smack
play that funky music, boy.
Play that funky music.
music. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, if you got, or I know you got, your scary stories, you know where to send them.
Oh, I've got all kinds of them. I've got two. Like I said, the night that or that day when I was 16, and me and Mom and my cousin still says it was the Grim Reaper.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember you said.
That and the story. There was an old woman lived out here up on the hill out here in an old house, and every night she'd go to bed, she'd have a dream that there was this man come to the door, knocked on the door, and he'd open it, and he had a pig's head.
Oh my gosh.
And he kept telling her, this went on for like 2 weeks, and he kept telling her every night, you know, that she would look behind the fireplace there, that she'd never have to want for nothing else. And finally, she got to look and notice in the fireplace, and there was one rock in there that was loose and everything. So she pulled the rock out, and there was a big bucket of money in there.
Oh, man.
And she got it out, moved from there and everything. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I've.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I've never really seen nothing. I mean, well, except out here in the yard that night, I seen that. But the only way I can describe it, and there's a video on YouTube. And I don't know if the people's walking in it or they got like some kind of thing on wheels or something. They roll into this place. It's like a sewer drain or something. And there's a camera and you can see it, and this thing steps out behind it.
What?
It's like you could go down here and it turns this way and it turns this way. You know, it's got like a T in it. But right there at the corner, this thing steps out, and it kind of looks around first, then it goes back, and then it steps all the way out, and then it runs. But that's the only thing that I can describe that looked like what I seen out here in the yard that night. Me and Nathan both seen it. And I pulled the video up, never said nothing to him about what he seen. And he never explained to me, and I never explained to him what we seen out there at night.
Yeah.
But I remembered that video because I'd seen it a long time ago, and that's what it reminded me of. And I pulled it up and I showed it to him. And when that thing steps out, it kind of just steps out like that and looks looks at the camera. As soon as it did, Nathan said, "That's what was out in the yard."
Oh
my
my
God.
You know,
gosh.
yeah. So that's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Is that that's what it looked like, you know.
It's
Have you
crazy.
ever watched Missing 411? Any of his stuff? David Pilates?
I don't
He
think
he gets into oh Lord, that's a whole rabbit hole. Woo! That I love those. I love it because it gets into like there's some stuff that we just don't know about, like some
Right.
crazy stuff.
Well, that's just like I've told this about it, going on in the kitchen in there. I'm gonna try. Me and Nathan's done talked about it, but I'm gonna try to find me a camera to set up where we can set it up and have it, started at about maybe 12 and let it run till about 3 or something like that. See if
That'd be cool.
to see if anything happens, or.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean it's just weird that all this stuff started happening.
It's
Yeah.
called
Read.
Missing 411. I'm sorry, somebody in chat asked. Missing 411. Do you have a trail cam?
No, I wished I did. I'd like to have one,
Yeah, me too.
because what I like about them is some, anything can trip it, to where it take a picture or it'll take a video, either one,
Yeah.
And hell, they've got them things now. As far as I have the understanding, they've got them now that you can get on the computer, like you got them up here on the side of the mountain. You can get on a computer and it'll send whatever the pictures or the video to your computer, and you don't even have to go check them.
My daughter, the ones that are farmers, she's got it. She's got one of those iWatches, and every time the camera is triggered, it comes to her watch.
Ah,
Yeah. So
That's
her watch keeps going off every time it's triggered. Yeah. Because they've got expensive combines, they got expensive equipment, and
yeah.
so they got to keep an eye on that stuff.
Mhm.
Which to me that would be cool to have, because if, like I say, if you set something like a camera up in there in the kitchen on a table or something and aim it toward the cabinets or whatever, I mean, you go from 12 to 3 or 11 to 4 or something like that. I mean, you got to go through all of that footage to see if
Yeah.
as where if you had something like that, it'd trigger it to come on or whatever, and you wouldn't have to sit there and go through 4 hours of footage to
Yeah.
hopefully see something.
Exactly. I'd love to
But
have one and put it on in the back. Well, they're not planting fields in this. They're not planting corn or anything in the field behind us, but on the other side of the first railroad track, that we get some a lot of. I want to, and there's this tree line I want to put it in because, we've got deer, we have the coyotes and all that stuff, and
oh yeah. Have you seen the videos on YouTube where people sets up those trail cams and I think there's one of them where it shows he's like two or three deer out there, and then out here in the back it's got like a little girl standing there.
yes,
Oh my gosh.
that's my
Yeah.
favorite one. That
And the
is
little girl's
really-
just standing there, just standing there, and her eyes, I guess, for the flash or whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they show some weird ones on there. I mean,
yeah. Yep.
I like watching those though. I get in there sometimes watching them, and I just, you start with one, and then you start scrolling, and then there's more and more, and
Oh,
then you
yeah.
just,
It's hard to stop once you start.
oh yeah. And that's what I say. I mean, I've never I've never seen really. I've heard things. That's like me and my cousin out from mom's there up on the side of the hill, out from her house. There's a graveyard up there, which
Ooh.
it's all grown up now. There's cedar trees sticking all over, but there's an old, real old graveyard up there. And I remember one time me and my cousin went up there, and I was probably 13, 14, and he's like 2 years younger than me, but we was up there, and they hit up there. I guess they got these little old things. I guess they still got them, but they got like a real sharp point on them, and you can stick them in the ground, and then they got like a little uh, tube, and it's got like a green cap that goes on it. You can stick like live flowers in it, and then stick it on the grave.
Yeah.
Well, we was walking around. We seen, there's laying all over the ground, and we picked them up. We was taking them and sticking them in the ground. Like you stick a knife, and
Yeah.
he was standing facing me, and I had one, and I ran back, slung it, stuck it in the ground, and it was just like the wind picked up real strong, and it kind of blowed across both of us. I kind of turned around after I stuck it in the ground, turned around and looked at him, and it was like with the wind, there was a voice in the wind, and you could hear it. I mean, me and him both heard it plain as day, and it said, "Get out of here." And
Ooh.
we just kind of looked at each other like, that looked like you give. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
And soon as we started to say something about it, it done it again. The wind done it again, and then it was a little bit more aggressive and louder, and that was it. That's all I needed to hear. And I turned around and took off down the hill getting it. I left him standing there, and I done jumped the fence, went down the bank, was almost at the house by the time he even started to run.
Yeah.
But I heard that, and then same place where the graveyard is. Me and my buddy that I grew up with, he come down and stayed all night one night. And, he had bred a GT Chevrolet car, and we was probably 16, 17. We did both just got our license, and all of a sudden we was out there listening to the radio in the car, and it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and we fell asleep. Well, I don't know, something just, I don't know. I woke up, and I remember reaching, grabbing the seat, and raising it up. And as soon as I did, I looked up there on the hill there where that graveyard's at, and there was 3 red lights in a triangle form, just right above the graveyard there. And I just kind of stopped and looked at him, and I reached over and shook him till he finally come to, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he raised up, and I was like, "Look at this."
Wow.
And those lights, like I said, they was 1 on top and 2 on the bottom, and they was in a perfect triangle, and they started moving just, simultaneously with each other. And then they come all the way back to the triangle, and then one went this way, one went this way, and that is on top, straight up. And I have no idea what it was.
I've seen that, Randy, a couple times.
I don't know if it was a UFO or I don't know. And you've seen that too?
They weren't big lights, what I saw.
No, these wasn't either. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
They kind of looked like if somebody had maybe a pretty good size, maybe a flashlight standing on top of that hill up there. But what I'm saying, they was red. They all 3 of them was red, and like I said, they just started changing round and about. They just went off. I mean, just
That
like
would
they
make
did.
a good video. Next time you see it, you should video it.
Well, that's what I say. I mean, that's like over there now. That's right there on top of that graveyard, but you can't even see the graveyard now for cedar trees that's grown up there. And I mean, some of them, they're probably 20 foot high, I'd say. So, I mean, you can't even see the
Well,
land over no more. I mean, but that was the only time we ever seen that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's a lot of stuff that I've seen. But now, like I said, the guy or whatever it was that come to Mom's and we thought was the Grim Reaper. I mean, that was probably the most disturbing thing I ever seen. I mean,
And I think I told this because I remember you telling me that you're not the only one that's seen that. I've heard many stories of people seeing that.
well, what was the bad? What was so weird is this was like 11 or 12 o'clock a day. It wasn't at night or. That's what I say. A lot of people, they think, well, I got to turn these lights off so I can see something or whatever. But this was right in the middle of the day, and like I said, me, my mom, and my cousin, all three. I mean, we witnessed this at the same time,
Right.
And the guy, I mean, it was weird because it was just an eerie feeling. I mean, which I've told the story to people, and they're like, "Oh my God, you went outside? He had one of them big reaping hooks," and I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, it'd been enough for me not to go out, but like I told you, what they don't understand is we live in the country, and people's all time putting up hay and I mean." This the other day, I seen somebody using one of them to cut weeds around their house. One of the
I
big
have one.
ones, you got to use both hands to work it, But I mean, just to grow up around, Dad's got two of them over in his building, and you don't. I didn't think nothing about it, when I went out there. It's in the country. People cut weeds with them,
yeah.
But after I got up there and I got a real good look at him, I was just like, what is this? What is?
Carrie Ann asked if you offered him water.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
That's what he wants. He's been working, cutting weeds. He's hot.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He asked if he said, "Could I trouble you for a drink of water?" And I was like, "No." I mean, and I turned around and told my cousin, I said, "Go in there and get one of those big jars and bring them out."
Wait, really? Really? Are you joking?
What?
He really asked you for water?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No.
Wow.
No.
That's
No,
freaky.
Yeah, he asked. That was what he asked. He said, "Could I have a drink of water?" And I was like, "No problem." And I told my cousin to go in there, and she got one of the big quart jars because Mom, at that time, I think we was canning food, and she had a bunch in a drainer, and we used to keep water in jugs in the refrigerator to keep it cold, And I told her, I said, "Get one of them jugs out, just pour one of them quart jars full." And she did, brought it out there, and she handed it to Mom, and Mom walked up there and handed it to me, and I was up there at the fence where he was at, and I was handing it across the fence to him, and like I said, it was a whole quart jar of cold water, and he turns it up and drinks it every bit.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he hands it back to me, and he just looks at me, and he says, "Appreciate it." And he turns around, and I turn around and I walk down a little ways, and I hand the jar to Mom, and she hands it to my cousin, and she steps inside the house and sets it down. And then we come back out. Mom looked at me, and she was like, "What was that?" And I said, "I have no idea," but I said, "I want to know where he went." So we all go up into the road there, and the way the road's made there, there's the road that goes down by Mom's. There's one that goes up to a church, and then there's kind of like one that kind of turns and goes out and goes back onto the main road. Well, my cousin, she goes up there to the stop sign that goes onto the main road. Mom goes up there and walks around down that other road, and I walk up like going up toward the church, and he was nowhere to be found.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, Randy, there's many, many stories about like when a witch, right? Like a witch, when
Yeah.
she asks of a favor and you don't fulfill it, you tell her no, then you're going to be cursed. Like
Right.
in my head, like if you would have told him no, you guys have probably been in trouble.
Well, that's what I told Mom. You know, she was like, "What?" You know, after we couldn't find him or didn't know which way he went or what. You know, Mom, she was like, "What in the world? I don't understand." I said, "I do. I'm just thinking why we get him water, you know, because he might be back tonight." And I kind of said it joking, but in a way I was serious too, because I didn't know. You know, we didn't know.
Right.
But you know, and a lot of people, that's what I said. I mean, for one, a lot of people, if they would open their door or looked out their screen door and seen somebody standing in front of their house like that, they'd either called the law or said, "Hell no, I ain't going out there." You know, especially standing there on Facebook. You know,
Right.
but I mean, that's just the thing. I mean, we was always, you know, it's something. I mean, if somebody come to my house right now, knocked on the door, and said, "Could I trouble you for some water?" I mean, of course you give them some, you know, but a lot of people won't. A lot of people won't be that way, you know.
Yeah. And I don't
But
think most of the time it's out of being just an asshole. I think it's a lot of times being in fear, the
Mhm.
way the world has gotten.
oh
yeah.
yeah, exactly, you know. But I also think too that it's like I said a minute ago. I think it's from where you're from too, you know, because I mean, that's like years ago. I mean, I remember somebody be out here on the road thumbing. It was 2 or 3 minutes. Somebody pick them up, take them where they're going, or take them close to where they're going. But now, even though we live here where you don't really hear about crime and stuff, nobody will pick nobody up no more. You know. But I don't
Okay.
know. I was just thankful we give him water. I mean, that's it. I was like, you know, I couldn't imagine what would have took place if we hadn't, you know.
Be right back, guys.
I watch too much true crime. I'm not picking nobody up. Keep my doors locked.
Well, I mean, that's it's the way it should be. I mean, more because of just like the way the world's got, you know.
Mhm. It's true. It's true.
I was watching a video on YouTube the other day, and this was, I guess, back in the 70s. I don't know. Some of you may know it, some of you may not, but back in the 70s, I guess, back when I was just a little kid, there's a show that used to come on called The Date Game, you know,
Oh my
and
gosh.
they had a woman sitting here or a man, whichever, and they'd have three, like if there's a woman, then they had a wall there, and she would sit here, and then the guy that was hosting the show, he would sit beside the woman, and then on the other side of the wall, they'd have like three guys sitting there.
So
And
the kind of the dating game.
yeah, that's what it was called, you know,
Yeah.
and the woman would ask the guys, you know, questions, and you can get on YouTube and watch this.
Mhm.
But the woman, she was asking the three guys, you know, these different questions and stuff. She asked the guy, the first guy there, contestant number one, contestant number two, contestant number three, but she asked contestant number one, uh, what was it? She said, if you had a chance to take me out on a date, she said, which do you prefer, going out during the daytime and doing things, or do you prefer night? He was like, oh, I prefer night. She said, why nighttime? And he was like, because nighttime is the right time. And she laughed, you know, like that. She was laughing, and the guy, come to find out, after all this was done, uh, she even chose number one to go out on a date, and come and I reckon after the show, they was going to give them the money to go out or whatever they do, and the woman turned it down. She was like, "No, I'll change my mind. I don't want to." Well, come to find out that this son of a bitch he done killed like
Oh
what,
yeah.
like
Almost
50?
30 people. Richard
Yeah.
Ramirez. Richard
Did you
Ramirez.
did you see that,
Yes.
Carol?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, and come find out this dude is a serial killer, but yeah, it was. I was watching it and I was like, damn, it's Magnum Safety, but still,
Oh my gosh.
That's freaky.
yeah. I mean, this by the way he answered the question and stuff. That's what she said. She's like, well, I didn't like the way he answered the questions. It's kind of creepy the way it was answered. So she turned it down. It was just a good thing she did, because I'd say he's probably sitting there plotting to kill her.
Yeah. That's
I'm
creepy.
sure he would have been a statistic after.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
went missing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, it's just it's crazy the way just the way the world's got and everything else. I think it's just a shame, But
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
That's
pretty
what.
bad.
Well, see, I've got That's like a lot of times. I mean, which every time I come out here now, since that beat on the door that night, I still have no clue what that was. But I always bring his pistol with me, but I've not got it in there tonight. But most of the time, I can't lock his door, but I can show you here. Let's see if I'm in the right place. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
We had knocking last night.
I've got this piece of rebar, and
Oh, there you go.
what I do is I just bring it down through this door like this, and it just hangs like that. And if somebody tries to twist it, they can't get on over.
There you go.
But most time that's what I do. But I ain't had it in there tonight. But that's what I told Gabe, because he come out here one night and he's like, "We got the door locked for that." I said, "Well, I don't know who might try to get in here, while I'm in here doing this, because."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want to mess
but
with
anyways, I guess I better jump off here. I've enjoyed this. We need to do this more often.
I know. It was a lot of fun.
Carol, I really enjoyed that, and
Yeah, that was
I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Me and Nathan be happy to dance anytime you're willing to sing.
I love that.
That's good exercise for sure.
Yeah, I'll be sore as hell tomorrow, I'd say.
That's your dance. They danced away.
Yeah, we cut a rug.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It was so neat. Carol was all
Yeah.
singing and you guys were dancing.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, any type of music like that right there, I can jam to it. Me and Nathan both. A lot of times that's what I say. Me and him get in there listening to the stereo in the house, and there'll be a song or something come on. Me and him we'll just start cutting the rug. Gabe, he'll just stand there and look at us like, "You boys is crazy,"
He's shy like me.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like when
coming
he went.
down to you, Violet.
It's like when he went to the prom. Gabe went to the prom, and he got back that night. And I was like, "Did you dance any?" He said, "Nah, I didn't dance none." I was like, "Well, why didn't you dance?" I said, "That's all part of it." And he said, "They had too much good food."
Man after my own heart.
But now Nathan, when he went to the prom this year, he went with a girl, and I think I showed y'all the picture, ain't I?
Oh, yeah.
Did I show y'all that picture? Somebody
Oh, I
might.
did.
I got one picture. I haven't, but,
Let's see it.
this is.
Come on a minute. There it is. There it is.
So cute.
Oh, I love it.
I love prom pictures.
But anyways, I asked him, I said, did you dance any? He said, I danced all night long. I was like,
Woo! That's
Yeah.
awesome.
but yeah, yeah, Nathan, he don't care. He'll cut the rug anywhere. We've been we went to the mall before. They'd be, music playing over speaker. There'd be something in him, no, me and him both just cut the rug.
That's good.
Gabe, he's like, you know, I ain't with these two. No, I don't want to get all them.
That's the thing is like I wish kids and teenagers, even adults would understand it doesn't care. It doesn't matter what people think. Enjoy
Right.
your life. Just be you. If people sit there and laugh, don't worry about it because they got issues themselves. They need to
Yeah,
they need to like get whatever stuck up their butt out and just live for yourself, not for others.
exactly.
Enjoy.
That's the way it should be. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's what makes me so proud of Nathan is he does his own thing, and it don't
Yeah.
matter what people think of him or what they say or whatever. He goes right on and just he holds his head up high, and I've never seen him just get down and out and anything of what somebody might say or think about it. He's always got that smile and he holds that head up. He'll just go straight ahead with whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like playing music, it's like he plays the drums or he plays his harmonica. It's like when I was doing the open mic up there in town there, and I asked him at one time, I said, you want to get up and play with me? He said, sure, if that's what you want me to do. I said, well, I'd like for you to. He said, okay. And he took his harmonicas. He got right up there, right beside of me in a chair. And I mean, there was a crowd of people there. And he played right along. And that's the thing about it. But now Gabe's a little different. Gabe takes things to heart,
Me too.
and he cares. He kind of cares what other people thinks, says, whatnot, and he's trying to get out of it. I hope he does, but if he don't,
We all do at times.
yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, it's something I work on every
I'm
day.
very-
But now, like I said, I mean, Nathan. I think Nathan's more hardcore than I am because, like I said, I've never seen him let somebody get him down. I've never seen it. He's just always been just. He's
I
been
wish I could
his.
be that way.
Yeah, I mean, they sometimes stuff gets to me a little bit, but now it's just like he's gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna have fun, and he don't care who likes it or who don't.
That's good.
I like that. Yeah.
And that's like he'll get in there playing them video games. Gabe, he'll get in there and he'll get mad and he'll get ready to throw the controller. I said, don't throw it. I said, you break it, you get another one, And Nathan, he'll just sit there and Gabe, he's like, and he'll have to stand up and
Yeah.
Nathan, he'll sit there in his chair, lay back, he'll sit there just like this.
When I used to play Mario, oh man, I'd be like that too.
Nathan don't even move, and he'll get killed. And he'll say, "Well, huh?" And he'll start it again. Gabe get killed. He's like, I went through. And he's. But when Gabe was little, tried to get him to ride a bicycle, learn to ride a bicycle, and he'd get on it, he'd pedal a little bit, and then fall over. He'd get up, do it again, and fall over. And about the third time he'd get up and he'd ride a little bit, then fall over. He'd pick the bicycle up, throw it over the weeds, and then it made him feel even worse because when Nathan got up enough to be able to ride a bicycle, it's like the harmonica or the drums or whatever Nathan touches. It's like he got on the bicycle, took off pedaling, and never stopped. It's just like he rode one all his life, and
Oh,
But that's the thing. They're different day and night. But it's just like and I even tell them, ain't no way I'd try to separate them. I've never told my boys,
yeah.
just like Nathan could do it, Gabe Kane, or Gabe could do it, Nathan Kane. I've never been that
You
one to
don't
say,
compare them.
well, now
Good.
Gabe can do it. Why can't you?
Yeah.
I just
That's
look at it as they're individuals, and one likes what they want, the other. So
Mhm.
I just accept whatever they do and go on with it. But
Yeah.
I
My
guess I'll step off here, folks, and I really enjoyed this. We need to do this again.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Definitely.
did. That was a lot of fun.
Oh
Thank you guys
yeah,
so much.
yeah.
I
We'll
liked
do
it.
it. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Love y'all, and y'all take care. We'll rock again.
We love you too. Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
y'all.
Thank
Bye.
you,
Thank you.
Randy.
See you later.
Okay. Woo! Woo! They're dancing.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Hey,
Good.
hey, Randy. Oh, he left.
Uh-oh, did
He
he?
just say, hey, play that funky music, my boy.
That was good. You guys
Oh,
did awesome.
Lordy.
I loved it.
That was fun. Oh, and she left too. Well, I ain't singing for you guys anymore. I think her phone got hot. It's usually what happens. Phone overheats. I'm over here doing crafts at 1:21 in the morning Iowa time. I don't know why. I've just been in the crafty mood. Up, and she back. And she back. Maybe. Can you hear me? Cassie? Am I frozen? Is it me or is it you? Are you there? Hello? Anybody in chat hear me? Oh, she gone again. Carrie, can you hear me? Am I by my lonesome? Well, hell. It's her, not you, Carol. All right, thank you. I was kind of worried for a minute. I was worried. Well, I'm just over here doing all kinds of. I'm in the witchy mood. Like I just have to say what kind of witch I am. Like I'm a green witch, an earth witch, which I'm not a witch, but doing all kinds of really neat things. I should make a video on all these like earthy, crafty things I do. It is so much fun. And I just watched this video where she made a little fairy tree and she has it outside with like her flowers and stuff. It is so cute. So I'm gonna see if my granddaughter will help me do that. I think she'll have a blast. And then I just did it's a tall glass candle, right? And then you take sticks and you take string. It's like twine, kind of like that. And then you like, knot it and you go all the way around it with twigs. And then I have moss. And then I made this little. It's really cute. I don't know how to explain it. I don't, but it was fun. It was fun. But now I took flowers, like flowers from my garden and flowers from the inside and like special leaves and whatnot. Hey Cassie, can you hear me? Yeah, you obviously can hear me. Can you talk? Is your phone broke? Because I cannot hear you at all. Oh no, now I'm the bitch. She doing that on purpose. Anyway, yeah, it's so much fun. So I found this channel, and she does all this. You hear me from YouTube? Oh wow. But anyway, she's just like this earthy kind of witch, I guess, and she does some amazing. Your phone's hot, yeah. She does some amazing things like crafts and um, just all kinds of neat stuff. So I had like 3 different color candles, and I have some leaves, some special leaves, some of my lavender and some of these roses and flowers. God, what else? I have just a bunch of different things, and I have this kind of like card, but it's made of paper mache kind of things put together. It's really cool. And then I dripped different colors of. I have green. I have a kind of a burgundy and a pink wax from a candle, and I dropped that all over, and then that's how I stuck the flowers and the leaves in this thing. So, and it looks really cute, but it's not as cute as hers was. But I'm just a beginner with all this craft stuff. But yeah, it's really neat. It's really neat. And then she goes to like, she's in the UK somewhere, south of England. That's what she said. She's in the south of England. They have all these really neat forests with moss and ferns, which is just gorgeous. I don't know, I'm into that stuff. So yeah, I just finished it. The wax is drying a little bit, so now I have my leather bound witchy book. That's what I put my recipes in for my I got some prayers in there. I got sayings, some special inspirational sayings. I've got recipes. Like the last one I put in is coconut clove pulling. And pulling is when you swish around oils and coconut oil and different kinds of herbs and stuff around in your mouth, and it pulls the bacteria out of your gums. It's really, really good. I just put that in. And I got a bunch more I just have to add. But yeah, so my daughter wrote me this letter. And so anybody who's ever watched The Help, it's a movie from several years ago. And it's about like in the 50s in Mississippi, how the blacks, like the maids, it's pretty much about, were treated very badly. But anyway, one of my favorite characters, she was a maid, and she took care of this little girl who the mom really didn't pay attention to. And so every day when she would get there, she would get her out of bed and change her diaper. And she would say, you was kind, you was smart, you was important. And I would always say that to my youngest daughter, because the older two are like 11 years older than my youngest one. And so she wrote me this letter. It says, you was kind, you was smart, you was important. It says, I love you, Mom. And it says, I love you to the moon and back. And then it says, Liberty, your favorite daughter, which I don't have a favorite daughter. So anyway, it says, I love you for all you do. So I'm like cutting this out and putting it in this leather book that I have. And the pages of this are really thick, but they've been it looks like they've been dyed like tea color with coffee or whatever. And then the edges are all like ripped. It's really, really, really neat. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Cassie, you okay? What are you doing, lady? What are you doing? I maybe could show you this candle I made. Ugh. I'll see if I can show you the candle without showing myself because I'm a hot mess. Let's see. I'm gonna move my Mod Podge. Find my mouse. Okay. Oh. You don't want to see those. Okay. Wrong button. So it was just a regular tall candle. And then I took the twine and I went around it with all these sticks. And then just painted this gold. And then I have some moss. And it's just earthy. Everything I like is like earthy. So I just got that done today. Yeah. Yeah, I got mine like this book probably like 3 or 4 years ago from Amazon, and it wasn't expensive at all. I'll show it to you. Hold on, since we're doing show and tell. I'll show you my book. So it's like, so it wraps around with this leather thing, right? And then it just opens up. And I have all my stuff in it. And then in the back, I'm putting together that thing, my daughter. And then this is, it's kind of, it's my beginners. This is a beginner. There are my flowers in there in the wax. But anything earthy, I love it. Love it, love it. It gives good energy. All right, Cassie, take over.
Died. I'm on my tablet.
Oh, no.
You show him. You showed him your card.
What?
You showed him your card.
Yeah, with the flowers and all that good stuff, yeah. Yeah.
Did you make a video of your? Are you gonna make a video of your new project that you're doing?
No, I didn't. I just took pictures. The pictures that I sent to you, I just took pictures. But I never think to like video anything as I'm doing it. But
Wow.
did you girls see the video how to load a bowl that I posted the other day? I know how to do that. I just open the box of cereal, pour it in.
Oh,
I'm joking.
that's funny. Aw, that was fun tonight.
Yeah.
And Carol singing and Randy was dancing. We got to do that more often. It was a lot of fun.
Now you got to get rid of your shyness.
Gosh, I can't help it.
Yes,
I can
you
read all days long, but sing?
Yeah.
Not sure I can sit there and dance like Randy was doing. Oh my gosh.
You
He
just
was
got to not care
dancing
what people
away,
think.
carefree.
Just got to not
Oh wow.
care. Right?
I wish I could be that way. I wish I could be like Carol.
No.
So carefree.
Seriously. Like we all have our strengths, and your strength, you can go live and you can do all that, right? And I haven't been live on D Live forever.
Aww.
And I want to. I have all kinds of ideas that I want to do, but
Gotta do it again. Do it.
I can barely hear you.
Do it. Do it. Oh, Rob. We'll have to check it out, Rob. It's not the ordinary. Not the ordinary. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Okay.
Oh, and then rose water. I should do one. Well, rose water's so easy to make, but I'm gonna make some of that. I have to order the. You need like the dark glass bottles, and like with a spray,
Mm-hmm.
with a little spray, because you need the dark glass ones so that it doesn't. It keeps the rose water good and not. I don't know the right way to like explain it, but you know, if you keep it out of the sun, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And then you just spritz it on your face to be refreshed. And I am everything I have, not everything. I have so many roses are my bet. I have rose oil, I have rose bathroom spray, rose shampoo. I'm ordering rose soap from my daughter. She
There you go.
sells this pharmacy. It's farm as an F, with an F. With an F. It's really good stuff.
Okay. That's neat.
So roses are my
Rose
fave.
water.
Rose water.
Love that.
Oh. I have to
I want
turn
to
my
see your
air.
little berry house.
Yeah,
So
I have
cute.
to go get the log and bring it up to the house, but I have to get the tractor out. And I don't know. I'm not ready for that. I have so much other things I got to get caught up on.
Wow.
And then this weekend, the kids are coming over and we're going to do some tie-dye.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I got to buy some like t-shirts, or I want to do something like maybe shorts. Like get some shorts or something, some white shorts and do tie-dye with those instead of just a sweat, a t-shirt.
I want to do some baby onesies.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that's what Nikki's going to do for the twins, or do some,
Oh yeah.
some newborn tie-dyes.
How old
But,
are the other twins?
huh?
How old are the other twins?
In September, they will be 1 year old.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. We're going to have
So
my
much.
cousin's daughter, so my second cousin, she has twins. So we're going to have like all of them come over and do pictures someday. But then in about another month, I'm going to get all my grandkids and we're going to do pictures too. But yeah,
There you go.
it'll be fun.
My little grandbaby will be here in September.
Aww. Hi, Mulan. Mulan just got here.
How are you? What you doing? Carol, did you cry when you became a grandma? Like when your grandbabies were born? I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, because I was there when the first three were born. With these recent twins, I couldn't, and then with the other twins, it was still COVID, and she had to have. She gave birth naturally to one of them, and then had an emergency C-section for the other one. But COVID was at its height at that time, so you couldn't even be up at the hospital. And with these twins, the second set, I got to come up the next day to visit, but I couldn't be there because it was cesarean. Plus, they're still pretty strict. But yes, for the yeah, it was yeah, I did tear up. Yes,
I cried when my kids were born. I was like,
you did.
Mm-hmm. I cried.
I think I'm sure I teared up a little, but it's probably exhausted and then just like
My first one was Dana. I had her, naturally. So I was
yeah,
very tired and young, and I was like, okay, I just want to sleep now.
yeah, me too.
Second, third, and fourth C-sections, and yeah, I was like
Yeah.
crying and
Yeah, I had a natural birth my first one,
yeah,
and I was 19, so I was pretty young, and
I was
you
just
you
turned
just
20.
kind of in shock, like, did this just happen?
Yeah,
Really? Do I have a baby now?
yeah. I was cussing when I was trying to. It took me forever to push Deanna out, like 45 minutes of pushing.
That's about normal for a first one.
Oh, I was like cussing
Yeah.
the nurses. I don't know why I was cussing them. It wasn't their fault. I was just, oh my gosh. They're like, you better not have any more. Oh,
That's the thing is like your body knows what it's doing, but you don't have confidence when, especially if you have a male doctor. Sorry for anybody who loves their male doctor, but my experience was not good.
oh,
Sitting there telling you what to do. Of course, you need guidance and all that, but your body knows what it's doing. And,
yeah.
if a woman needs to yell out and grunt a little, let her do it. Don't tell her
Mhm.
she's going to disturb the other patients. Like,
Oh, goodness
you know
gracious.
what? Let me push a watermelon out of you.
Goodness.
let me
Mine,
let me
my,
freaking cuss if I want to.
my doctor was like, are we going to do this today? And I was like, F you.
Yeah. Oh no. See, that's fucking ridiculous. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
But my second child, they gave the epidural to me too late, so I shouldn't even had it.
mhm,
When right after you have the epidural, you can't push, right? Because you're still so numb. And the nurse
mhm.
told the doctor this, and the doctor says, "Well, let's get this done," and didn't even wait for it to work
Move
itself
on.
out a little bit.
She's like, 45 minutes. I thought it took a couple minutes. No, it was
Change my
45
mind.
minutes.
But
Oh,
anyway,
goodness.
so he just said, "Okay, let's take the vacuum." So they vacuumed her out. Those vacuums. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. Why? Because you want to go golfing or something? So
Oh, yeah.
it's like they don't get it. They think it's like in its appendix. Let's get it in, get it out. No, this is
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
a natural thing. It's a magical thing for a woman to give birth. That's why for Nikki, I got a midwife, and actually the midwife that delivered my first 3 grandbabies had the same midwife group.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Now I kind of wish I would have did that.
yeah, it was so much better.
Yeah, she's like, are we going to do this today? I was like,
Mm,
excuse me.
Jeez, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
goodness gracious. I was trying.
It's like, have you had children yourself? And if you did, how long did it take you? And if you don't like your job and you have better things to do, then change professions.
How bad did it hurt? Mm, I remember when I was having the contractions, it just felt like a really huge snake was like, you know, didn't you, Carol? Like slowly kind of tightening around me, like the contractions. When your belly started
My
hardening up and stuff.
menstrual cramps times 500. But everybody's going to tell you the worst of it. So don't.
But you forget about it. You forget about the pain, and you have a beautiful baby, and
But how many more babies did we go ahead and have
yeah,
afterwards? So it must not have been.
exactly.
Yeah.
I had 3 more babies after that.
Yeah.
It hurt like hell. It does hurt, but it does hurt. You know, when Deanna says, "Mom, does it really hurt?" I'll say, "Yeah, it does hurt."
It
I'm not gonna
does
say
hurt,
it don't, but
yeah.
everybody's different too. You know,
But
everybody's different.
who all has tattoos? That hurts, but we get them because we, it's
Yeah,
like,
Deanna's got tattoos.
and I don't know.
It's like a different kind of pain, I think. You know.
Yeah, it's just like you can't compare it because it's like you're giving birth to your own child that you 9 months grew inside you and shared heartbeats and blood, So
Yeah. Beautiful. It's a beautiful pain, if you ask me.
yeah,
I would do it 100 times over.
yeah, no,
I love my kids. You know.
I do
I'm not
too.
saying I would have 100 more, but I mean,
I'm way too old, man. I couldn't handle it. Oh my god, no.
for Melina though, because I mean, I had 4. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah,
But love
exactly.
my babies. Now it's grandbaby time.
I know it's so much better than kids. It really is. It really is.
My little grandbaby, I can already feel the love. Can't wait.
Yeah.
If I hold her and see her, I'm gonna be like, she's gonna be like putty in my hands.
Yeah.
My little
Or you're
grandbaby.
gonna be putty in her hands.
Oh yeah. That's what I meant. I can't wait. Little grandbaby.
Is yeah. Nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Oh.
I'm much more patient for my grandkids than I was with my kids,
Isn't that weird? Because everybody says that.
Yeah, but also I don't have them 24/7.
True.
And even if I did, even if I had to raise them, I would be I'd be a much better mother. Not that I was a bad mother, I'm saying because you've learned
Yeah.
so much,
Isn't that weird how we do that?
Yeah.
I bet you I'm going to be different with the grandbaby too. Like way better.
Well, I spoil. Well, like I spoil them the same, but I don't know. I'm just so much more laid back. But that's an
Yeah.
age thing, and that's probably like experience thing. You've experienced all this, and
Yep.
yeah,
Like when it was on us, it was like scarier, I think. And then and it was just I don't know. I mean, it was beautiful, but it was I don't know.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be I don't know. And I'm making messages to me all the time, like, Mama, this and that and this. I'm like, oh,
That's yeah.
I just love it.
Has she had ultrasounds yet?
Oh yeah, ultrasounds. Let's see, she's what, 31 weeks, I think. 31.
Oh,
Yeah, 31 weeks.
second trimester.
Yeah. So she's getting big.
Yeah.
Getting big. It's just getting more and more real.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be here before we know it. Little baby. My baby's having a baby. So I'm nervous but excited.
Sorry, I'm doing crafts.
Oh,
But I'm making more of a mess than I am.
she does her craft. She does her videos. Wish I could edit my photos, but I cannot get Lightroom to download.
How come?
It says my computer is too old. I have an old laptop.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dang it. Oh well.
Like my old computer, I I kept a good computer. It didn't have a graphics card. It didn't have all this stuff that you know.
Yeah.
So this new computer works so much better. But
That's awesome. Because I know you like doing your videos.
yeah, it helps.
Aw.
That's true, Milan. You should see. So, I don't know if you guys know Dreamwalking Angel. Oh my God, she makes the best crafts. She's so talented. And then she used to be over here on YouTube, but she's over on D-Live. But she'll do live streams, and she'll show you. She made the Book of Shadows. She made Hocus Pocus book. She's made several of those, and she sells them. Everything is nice and tidy, right? She keeps everything nice and tidy. Me, there's junk piled everywhere.
That's me.
But that's how I function. You know what I mean?
I'm messy
function.
too.
Yeah.
And Dana's got OCD, so she freaks out.
Yeah. I have
Everything.
it kind of in different things, you know.
I mean, everything in the fridge has to be organized. Everything in the fridge has to be organized. Like, go ahead, Deanna. Go ahead.
Well, like my kitchen sink, I have to have it cleaned, strainer cleaned, and soaped out, and wiped around it and behind it and all that. So, if somebody did dishes and didn't soak it up afterwards, I have to go do it. Or
Aww.
if there's like food or water or whatever on the back behind the faucet,
Yeah.
I can't handle that.
Oh.
But I mean, most people don't want food chunks laying everywhere.
Yeah. Aw.
I'll be back. I gotta rinse out my paintbrush. I'll be back.
Okay. You missed it, Milan. Carol was singing, and Randy and his son were dancing. It was the best. It was the freaking best. You have to go back and watch it. So it was just fun. What were you singing again? Can't remember that song. It was good. Yep, he was a dancing away, him and his son. And Carol was singing. It was like a party up in here. We went wild. Well, they went wild, and I watched. It was fun, though. I don't even sing. Randy's like, go live. Take the party over there. It was a party, all right. I can't believe we saw Randy sing, guys. I mean, dance. He can sure dance. Him and Nathan both. Us ladies sure enjoyed it. I think they had fun. But Randy's gonna sleep good tonight. Him and Nathan and Carol.
Yeah, last night I didn't get to bed till the sun came up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was.
Aww.
And I slept till 1 something. When I finally got to bed, I slept till 1 something.
Oh wow.
I had to hurry up and get some stuff done because when my daughter got home, we were going to go shopping and go to Starbucks and stuff. So I had so many things I had to do, like call. I had a bunch of things I had to call about. Just those things that you have to, And so. Oh, I don't know.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I am probably going to have to jump down because I do got to get something to drink. I got to clean this up. It's
Okie
taking
dokie.
night meds and all that.
Well,
But
thank you again,
thank
Carol. Thank you so much.
That was fun. That was really fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
The best
Thank
part
you
was
so
seeing
much.
Randy's son dance.
I know. I like it when you sang and he danced.
Yeah, that was like.
I love that. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. You sleep well. Good night, chat. I'm so glad that you guys came in.
Woohoo!
And all
A lot of
right. Good
fun.
night.
Night, Carol.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. I think we had a lot of fun. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. And I'll see you soon, okay? Love you all. That was fun. Party on. Bye, Carrie Ann. Bye, Mulan. Whoever's watching. Mwah. Night, guys. Love you too.